Alicia, what do you drive?
Scion FRS.
Oh, the FRS. I like those. I like
Yeah,
them.
they're pretty fun.
Yeah, you like it? Yeah.
Yeah, it
I got
definitely
to.
needs some work to it, but
Yeah. What do you plan on doing to it?
well, it has a body kit on it already that I bought it with, and that needs fixed up. So I was thinking of like plastic welding it back together and then painting it. But also, I
Mhm.
need to like fix some maintenance things too on my car, so I need to do that before. But I
Okay.
also kind of just don't want to put money into it right now, so I can get a newer car as well. So I don't want to waste money on it because it has a lot of miles. I mean, it's not like a
That's
lot of
yeah.
miles, but
It's getting up there.
yeah,
So what are you looking at getting into now? Like what do you want for a new car?
like a G86 or a BRZ because I like the body style of those. Because I did want a 370Z, but after having the FRS, I just really like the body style on those.
Mhm. Yeah, those are good. Honestly, I would if the 370 and the FRS and the G8, the GR86 are all really good cars. Difference is that the 370 have you driven the 370 yet?
I test drove one at a dealership just to do it.
You did? Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. So you have an idea. I used
Mhm.
to have a 350. I had a 350, and the dynamics are very similar other than the Z's are heavier
Mhm.
and more power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Yeah, the FRS, I haven't driven the GR86 yet, but I'm sure it's not too different from the FRS other than like
Mhm.
what 20 horsepower different, you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think for me, they're more fun to drive around. Like throwing them I like corners. I'm not really like a straight line
That's
guy.
how I am.
Yeah, yeah, I like
Yeah.
taking corners, I like all
Mhm.
that stuff, you know? Like, I
Yeah.
learned how to slide and drift in my 350Z because I came from front wheel drive. All my cars have been like, before I have what I have now, I had a '93 Honda Civic, the EG, the hatchback, '93 hatchback. I had a Mark IV GTI. I had a 12 Civic Si. I had a 370Z, or no, sorry, the 350Z. I had another GTI, and then I had a BMW, which got me back into the rear wheel drive, and now I have a Subaru, which is all wheel drive. And so I'm versed.
Yeah.
It, GR86, I would pick over the 370Z.
Yeah. I just like they're light, so that's what it does. Like, it doesn't feel fast, but it picks up and goes because 'cause they're lighter.
Right, right, right. Yeah. If you're not looking for big power, if you're not looking to be like racing everybody and stuff, like you just want a fun car to drive
Yeah.
around and like it looks great. I feel like the GR86 looks better than the 370.
That's what I
Yeah.
liked at first. Like, I don't know why, but the first thing I always look at on cars is the headlight styles, and that's where I'm at. I'm like, "Well, I did like the headlight styles on those, but now that I have a FRS, I really like the headlight styles on those."
Yeah. Eric, you're like, "Ah."
Cause
I want to hear your opinion.
I seen like two, three seventies earlier, bro,
Hmm.
and I'm just like, if they done it right, bro, like
Hmm.
they slick. In my opinion, I think they slick might have the edge on the 86. But in the 86 though, if they done it right, you can't really beat that. Like there's no way to go wrong with the 86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I damn, drink some water, dog.
Oh, you're choking, bro.
um, yeah, I feel like going into the looks, I feel like when it comes to the GR80, to me personally, the GR86, when you start doing stuff to them, they turn out to me to look better than the 370 when you do stuff to the 370. This is
Yeah.
not saying the 370s don't look good. I like those 370s, especially
Mhm.
the Nismo. You know what I'm saying? I love a
Yeah.
Nismo. I'm a Nismo guy. But the GR86 looks so good. Especially there's like a wide body kit that I keep seeing on those things that look amazing to me. And
Yeah.
then on top of that, you have the guys that do the case swaps on those.
Mhm.
I saw this one guy that has a case swap, and what he did a hood exit, a hood dump.
Okay.
Okay.
No, that was crazy, crazy. Big wing on the back, wide body kit on this
Mhm.
GR86. Crazy.
Bro,
Yeah.
hood dumps. No cap. Hood dumps go crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm really considering doing that with my car.
What car do
I'm
you drive?
considering. So I drive a '04 Subaru WRX wagon, essentially hatchback. So if you ever seen Eric post like the white Subaru, that's my car with the pink banner on the top. Um, um, just I love that car. It's a great car.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah,
pissing me
Subarus are
off lately.
fun.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we have the same motor. It's the same boxer engine,
Mhm.
essentially. Just I have the turbo opposed to like NA. Same thing. They're a lot of fun. They sound good, especially when you do the unequal like headers on there. And I love the all-wheel drive on that thing. So good, so good. Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of work done to mine, so
Man, I'm trying to
That's
roll.
good. I know. That's why I'm waiting to get moved up at my job or find a different job so I can get car money.
for sure, for sure. What do you, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work?
I'm just a porter at Subaru right now. So
Okay, 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 okay. Do you want to
yeah.
go into sales?
Sales is cool. It just they say like you have
Month. You good? You good?
they say you need to sell a certain amount of cars to make good money, but as a sales advisor, like not to talk crap about Subarus, but at like certain mileage, stuff does go wrong with them, which I see being in the service side. So they do make a lot of money on the service side being advisors and selling parts and stuff. So
That's a better place to be. I used to sell cars for Cog and Honda of St. Augustine, and I was in sales. I just said I used to sell cars, but service is where the money's at. They make money. They
But I
make
thought they
money.
made more in sales though.
You can make a lot of money in sales, but your constant flow is in service.
That's true.
Your service, it's consistent. You are always going to have somebody
hmm
coming in for some kind of service, you know?
yeah,
But when it comes to sales, you may or may not get a sale.
That is true.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's very true.
yeah. And that's what too, like our sales guys are super nice, but like how do you know when to take turns or do you just go and talk to the customer so everyone has a sale for the month? Like that's kind of hard, be like giving up a sale so somebody else can get one. Like that's nice, but it's also hard for you when you're trying to make a living as well. So
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, sales is, depending on the dealership, it can get a little tough, and especially in the beginning. But you gotta like I like to say, you gotta get your reps in. You just gotta keep doing it and doing it and doing it. But you know, if you don't want to get burnt out, go to service.
yeah. Yeah, it's easy. You do paperwork,
Yep.
sell people parts, and if they decline it, then that's on them.
That's on them. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's it. That is it. They're
Yeah.
coming to get work done. They need it, so it's competitive pay. Kayla, it's competitive pay in regards to service and sales. Is that what you're referring to? Sales, yeah.
All right. And then I gotta
Hey,
go.
Yes, I
I
heard.
guess my next game's starting. But thank you
Okay,
guys. Just let me
all
know.
right.
Nice
Of
talking to
course.
you guys.
thank
Good.
you.
Good luck
Okay,
on your
bye.
next game. Knock 'em up the
Thank
park.
you. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you
All
too.
right.
Bye.
What I'm finna do, bro? Okay, we have.
Hello, hello.
Bye.
Okay, so I don't want to mispronounce it. So, how do you say your name again?
My name?
Yes.
It's Graciela.
Graciela. That's that
Yes.
right?
Yes. It's a little hard to pronounce, yes.
I might
Yeah.
definitely get it
G
wrong this
thing if
time.
it's easier.
All right. So, I think Jahar Jahar, bro, I say it so wrong every time. But I think she getting ready to come in too. So she just texted me back. But yeah, we were supposed to have a good group tonight. It was supposed to be like 8 to 7 women on tonight. But I think everybody got a little busy. But Jahar is coming in now. So we can start with the 2 women, and then you can stay for you can give us your time that you do have, and we can work with it. Then once you're done, um bro, sorry, my iPhone is bugging right now.
Man,
But
we're starting that big party.
Friday, you can give me a good time for Friday. I'll just go off your schedule for Friday
For
Me?
me, anytime
because
before noon works.
anything before noon, right?
Anything before noon, yeah, that works.
Okay, what time is it for you right now?
For me, it is 5:21.
Oh, you 3 hours back.
Are
Oh,
you
where
in
are you from?
are you in the California area?
I'm in
Gotta be
California, yes.
California.
Cali?
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Gotta be
gotcha, gotcha,
Cali.
gotcha.
Okay,
Okay.
so oh, that's perfect then,
Where are
because
you
technically
guys
speaking,
from? I don't know
before
why I
noon for
just
me was
assume
like,
everybody's in California. Very Californian of
oh,
me.
Oh yeah,
sorry,
no, we're in Florida.
we're in Florida.
Cool. Oh, very
We're
nice. That's
all the way in
awesome.
this.
Okay. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we
Yeah.
we kind of
So
got the same weather, so like it's kind of the same thing, but Florida
Yeah.
just might be a little better than California.
Met a little bit, but I'm sure. I think anywhere is better than California, honestly. From the places I've traveled anyway.
But how's the car scene down in California?
Honestly, I feel like I have had to exclude myself from the car scene for a while, so I haven't really been in it as of lately. But I have, from what at least I've heard from other people who do join, I think the cars and coffees are definitely a little bit more relaxed and chill, whereas like more night meets can get crazier. And I think that's a very difficult part about going to these meets, especially for people who like to play it safe. Like myself, I'm a mother, so I play it safe for sure. I don't want to get pulled over and have tickets. I don't want to, like I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't want to necessarily like involve myself in. Whereas, another person might go and then, they a lot of times meets get shut down by takeovers, um, or just doing people doing crazy stuff. I actually used to sell stickers at car meets and we would have to go to one location, we'd set up and then somebody does something crazy and then okay, now we have to move to a completely different location, set up there and it's like a whole thing. So it can be crazy, but it also can be very like relaxed and chill and people can have a good time as long as everyone's on that same kind of basis. Yeah.
part of California are you in?
I'm in SoCal, Southern California.
SoCal? Okay.
Like
Okay, okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
kinda I'm where I'm from is in between LA and San Diego, so I do get the best of both worlds. They're both honestly about the same distance from me, so if I wanna go to LA or San Diego, I can, although I do prefer to go to San Diego. So yeah.
I get to watch a lot of like YouTubers that are in California. One of the guys that I like to follow a lot is Fresh Kicks. Um,
Yes, yes.
and yes. So I kind of get an idea, or like another guy. I think he's not really in California. Mike, I think he's more like the Arizona area or Nevada or something like that. I could be mistaken though. Definitely Fresh Kicks. Though. I follow Fresh Kicks a lot. But what you're
Yeah.
describing sounds pretty similar to like how it is in Florida, right? Like,
Mhm.
um, I'm gonna speak specifically for the Orlando car scene because that's where we are. So,
Mhm.
um, it can get crazy, but as of late, it's been pretty chill, and the cops kinda understand, like, "Okay, like, this is how we're gonna do it. We're probably gonna have y'all start leaving around
Yeah.
11. If you guys start getting too rowdy,
Mhm.
then you guys definitely gotta go." But a lot of the times, our rowdy is, like, guys two-stepping too much or, "Jahara!
Hello.
Made it!" Um but yeah, I'll say this, and then
Oh.
we'll start
Mm.
start pivoting into the actual show. But yeah, it's a lot of like, okay, like burnouts. Some guys will start doing burnouts. Some guys will start playing the music too loud or two stepping, and then like once that happens, the cops are like,
Yeah.
all right, it's time to go. but a lot of, like, the takeover
Exactly.
culture or, like, uh, you know, the spin circles or slide circles and stuff like that seems to have died down here. It's not as crazy as it used to be back in when was that going on? Like 2018, 2019, 2020? It was really bad around that
It was
time.
a
Yeah.
good stretch, bro. I had like a good few years, bro.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So things have definitely
Yeah.
calmed down. But it's interesting to hear like from someone who's like not a YouTuber. That's like to get an idea of like what it's like out in California and stuff. And I definitely understand being a parent as well. I'm a father of two daughters, so I'm not even trying to like be in none of the crazy and like, hey guys, I'm just here to hang out. I'm just happy to be here. I don't
Yes.
want to do any of the crazy stuff,
Exactly.
please. All
Exactly. And a lot
right.
of people bring their kids to meets, which I think is awesome, like to introduce their kids to that scene and like get them into, even little things like that gets them more into Hot Wheels. Like I have a daughter, so she personally prefers dolls, but if we go to a car meet and there's Hot Wheels, like she's all on that. She's like, very interested and of
Yeah,
course asking questions and so I think that's lovely too, is to introduce, kids to that, like, just another little hobby, a little passion.
absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Start 'em
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Start 'em early. So, we finna make the best of what we got, and I'm pretty sure it still come out really good. So, um, what I wanna do it how I wanna do it is instead of asking questions, right? I won't now I will say, I want y'all to be very blunt. Don't hold back, really speak your mind about how it is in the car scene for women. I want it to come if it come off rude, blunt, I understand it's not meant to be taken that way. It's just you expressing yourself about being in the community yourself. Um,
Let
anyone
me
can go first,
respond.
but what is the one thing in a car scene? Hold on.
Quick, real quick. Just for our new time viewers.
Mhm,
You ladies can do just a quick intro, who you are, where you're at, what do you drive before we get into that topic.
smart.
It's real quick. We don't have to because I know you guys have done this with Eric already. But if anybody want to see the full video, then yes, go on Eric's page. But for our new
Smart.
viewers, just do a nice little quick intro, and then we can really get into the beans and potatoes. That sounds like a horrible
Oh,
combination.
you're making me hungry.
Right, it's dinner time.
All right. So who would like to really introduce themselves first?
I can go first. It's no problem. I'm Jara. I am 22. I currently live in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I have a couple different cars. I have my project, which is my '01 A4. It's a 5-speed with the 1.8. I call her my tractor because she sounds like a tractor.
It's so funny. It's
And
definitely
then no, literally. And then I have my daily, which is my '07 A4, that's a 6-speed, my leak oil girl, like
No.
yeah,
I love her, she's gorgeous.
yeah. That's the '07, right? Does that one have the 2.0?
Yeah, that one does have the 2.0 in it.
Okay, 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 okay.
Little bump up from the 1.8, but
Yeah, that takes me back to my German roots. So,
oh, yeah,
mhm,
I love them.
mhm, yeah. Come from, Volkswagen, so
Oh,
same thing.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
had
no
2
comment about
GTIs,
mine.
so I did not have the 1.8, but I was around a bunch of 1.8 guys. I had the VR6 in my Mark IV,
Nice.
and then my Mark VI, GTI, I had the 2.0, the same thing that's in your '07.
Okay, yeah, they did something to those 2.0s. They are on fire, and
Yeah.
they last forever.
Yeah, they do, they do. Yeah, they're really good motors. They're really good motors. I got mine up to I did a stage 2 tune on mine, so I did the intake, the downpipe,
Yeah,
the RE coil packs. I had the DSG on that one in particular.
okay.
I just wanted to see what it was like doing, like, the paddles. It was fun, it was a great car. and I got bored, and then I sold it. So
Yeah, that's what we have on my husband's S4.
yeah,
Is he has the DSG, and sometimes I take his car just to have a fast one. And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Ugh." I'm like, "Hit the paddle shifters," but I always, like, press the invisible clutch. I'm like
the invisible
and I'm
clutch.
like
Yeah. Mhm. I know exactly what you mean. Oh my gosh. Memories. All right. Who's next? Well, who's
Okay.
next? There's only two of you guys. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
So my name is Graciela. I think I'm very different. Hi, Jera. By the way, nice to meet you.
Hi.
I think I'm on the complete opposite. I think spectrum of Jera. I feel like she's very knowledgeable, and as for myself, I feel like I have more of that passion for cars, and I haven't had a chance to dive deep and actually get to know them. But I do have again that passion. I have a G37, 2011 Infiniti G37, and then I also, as of yesterday, I got a 2014 Infiniti Q50, and I'm
Hey,
in
okay.
love, absolutely in love. And then I am from, as we were talking about, the SoCal area.
I love the
Nice.
G37. I almost got one.
I
I
wanted
s-
one.
I was looking at an IPL. It was black with red seats, and it was a manual.
Mhm.
I was so ready to get that thing, and when I was hitting the guy up, he's like, "Yo, I'm sorry, man. I just sold it yesterday." Oh, I'm like,
No.
I'm
Infinity
like
owners.
yeah,
There's Infinities and then there's Infinity owners. I'm telling you, we're on complete there's two types. There's the ones who absolutely love and respect the cars, and then there's the ones who are the ones running the takeovers and crazy. So I won't say that that's what happened, but
yeah,
possibly, hopefully not.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I was just like, man, you suck because you could have told me
Yes,
something.
yeah, I
Your could have
know.
said
That's
something.
It's all good.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's all good. I still won in the end with the car that I got now, so everything works out.
Yes, everything works out exactly how it should. Exactly.
Same with my car. I was supposed to get. I mean, it was the same engine, same transmission, but a different body. But now that I have the one I have, I fell in love with it. I want another one. The same bike style, just the AMG version of it. It worked out in the end. Okay, so by the looks of it, it's gonna be us four until Garcia leave, but we can still make do with what we have. So Shane, we go pivot again. All right. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the two women speak for the woman,
Mhm.
and then we will speak for the man. So we will speak on the man, and whenever they bring up a topic, if we can relate to it in the man world, we'll speak on it versus what they're talking.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So that's how we'll pivot for tonight's podcast. I should have did that first, what Shane did. So I thank you for getting the intro done, because brain fart, bro.
Hey,
I've been
bro,
thinking about
that's
way too
that's
much.
we gotta work together, man. It's the whole team.
Okay, so now let's get to the fun part of it. Cause me and Shane want to start doing a Women's Wednesday. But before we start that, I wanna establish like a understanding of what that is, and what the plan for it truly is. So as everybody know, every woman has it hard. Even the ones that still got it good in the car scene still has it hard being a part of the car scene. So the goal for the Women Wednesday is to make women feel more accepted, more wanted in the car scene, then to give them a space to vent about a problem they had. And I want to get to the point where we start calling people out in the car scene, because the podcast is meant to be a voice for the car scene, for everybody in the car scene. So I want to get it to a point where we call people out who's making the car scene, or who's not holding the car scene to a standard it is meant to be held to. So I myself will start doing that. Um, and if you want to speak on that for the ladies, you can. But going forward, if you have a video or anything you want to like just get out there, you can reach out to me or Shane about it, and we'll put it out in your terms. I won't misconstrue it. I'll put it out the way that you want it to be put out. So that way you feel like your word is being heard. So that's what I want to do going forward with women's. Women's Wednesday, and
Mhm.
then do the same thing for the men and start calling out the men on a lot of things that we do wrong in the car scene. Also, the good. It won't be all negative all the time, but in the space that we in, we kind of see more negative than we do positives. If we can find a balance in between the two, I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul, not probably. I'll be starting that next Wednesday. Well, Wednesday coming up, I'll be starting the Women's Wednesday, and then the following week I'll be doing the men. So it will be a weekly thing. So if you do ever have something you want me to speak about or you want to speak about, just let me know and we can get that done.
Sorry, my
Go ahead, Shane.
background. If I don't know if you guys can hear my background. The kids on their dirt bikes. I got distracted. I was like, "Oh,
Wait, it's not
cool.
it's not raining down there?
Is it not raining? No.
Lucky. It can rain all day,
I
bro.
know.
No rain over here.
All right.
um,
So
yeah,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Shane.
I was just gonna
No,
say we
because
can go ahead and talk about our opinions on the car scene, especially from a female's perspective. I do, like we were saying, and like Kayla said in the chat, say it with your chest. Say how you feel. Like I feel like this is a time for us to like really be honest about anything that we may or may like, if it's good or bad. If you've had some bad experiences that you want to bring up, let's talk about it. If you had some great experiences that stuck with you, let's talk about those things. Just so that
hey,
way
Shane,
it's gonna help
real
us.
quick,
What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on?
you might get cussed out when you meet Kyla in person.
Oh shoot. It's Kyla? Oh my bad. I'm sorry, Kyla. Ain't nobody correct me this whole time. I've said Kayla how many podcasts ago? I'm
Hey,
sorry,
bro, I'll just
Kayla.
wait,
I
bro.
apologize.
And,
I'm so
bro,
sorry.
I do it on purpose, gang. It's lit and funny how she
Oh,
gets so mad, bro. So I do it on purpose sometimes, bro. But
dang, my bad.
in person, when you meet her, bro, she definitely gonna look at you like, bro, she hate that, bro.
Dang, I'm
But
so sorry.
my fault,
I'm
bro. It's
sorry.
just funny, bro.
Reading is fundamental because it definitely says Kyla. Not Kyla.
It's
It
very
says it.
fundamental.
Yeah, my bad.
All right, but I like Shane said, let's get to the appearance because like I said before, I don't want y'all to hold back. Be very honest, be very blunt about what you feel, and let's stand on it. So, to whoever wants to vote first, you have it.
I think one of the biggest things I think as a single female in the car scene is men who want to overstep and think that that's an invitation, like, oh, I'm into cars, you're into cars, we're into the same thing. That means um I guess overpower the attraction that there might be over the actual connection that we might be able to have as friends, as anything. um and I think that is the worst part about being a woman, I think, in the car scene, is like, I want to learn more things. I want to, be more comfortable with actually having these conversations as well. And I'm a person where it's like, if I'm having a conversation with you and what I'm saying is wrong, please correct me. Especially when it comes to car things. Like, if I say, oh, this or this or that, like, correct me, because I know basics. I don't know very much into it. And if I don't know, then I would love to have these conversations. And it definitely seems like, at least in my area, there's a lot of people who, again, prefer that to go, I don't know, to act more on the attraction, or, like, even like little flirty comments instead of an actual connection and having like a friendship. And I'm like, that's really rough.
Just have a conversation. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
something that I've seen, Eric. Like I've seen it live. I was at a
Yeah.
car meet and this girl was like asking questions, right? And you can tell she just wants to know what's going on. Like I think she was asking about one of our, like, it wasn't my motor, but it was like somebody's motor. And we're answering the question, and then one guy's like, yeah, so like, what you drive? The
The
energy.
voice changed.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I was like, hey, yo, chill. Like, you're just asking questions, man. And it gets to a point where it's like, how do you, one, expect to, even if you would like to find a girl that's into cars, you're not gonna be able to do it that way.
Yes.
It has to be organic, it has to be natural. You can
Yes.
tell she's just trying to find out what is going on in this particular part of the motor. You're definitely not gonna help if you go straight into flirting. You see what I'm saying? You're probably better off just answering the question nicely and then having more conversation and then building a friendship, like you said, a genuine connection. And then if things lead to that, then cool.
Yeah.
But like from a guy's perspective, if I'm gonna be big bro to like guys, it's like, bro, be chill, man. Like, not every woman needs to be flirted on, dog. Like, it
Yeah.
gets
No, I
ridiculous after a
totally
while.
get that. And that
Yes.
happens in my industry too. When I work with customers at the dealership, I
Mhm.
have customers that come in and I'm like, cool, is it tuned? Like, what's done to it? And I did have one guy come in and I'm talking to him about it and we're talking about cars. And I'm like, yeah, well, my car's turbo, it's manual. And just out of left field, he's like, "You're so sexy when you talk about cars." And I'm like, "I'm at work." And he was like 45 too.
That's wild.
And I'm like,
That's crazy.
"Sir, I
That's
thought we are
wild.
just talking cars here." I'm
That's crazy.
uncomfortable.
I'm
Exactly.
in my
Very
uniform.
uncomfortable. Like, then it makes you uncomfortable to start those conversations because then you're afraid of having that reaction. And especially the older men, it's like, sir, like,
Yeah, I'm like, "Can you, like, not?" Like
And there's a stigma
um,
where a lot of like in the social field. And it sucks because it is a thing, but like there's a stigma where there's a lot of guys that just automatically assume that girls are into cars just because they want to get with guys.
yes.
Are there girls out there like
For
that?
attention.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's definitely those girls out there. And you can
and
tell.
vice versa.
And vice versa. And
Yes.
vice versa. And the vice versa, versa, vice. Yes. Like it goes both ways. All of this, everything that we're talking about goes both ways, you know? Um, and I think that's what makes that also not it's not the main thing, but it causes a disconnect for the community to actually be like come together, right? Is either the guys are trying to flirt or the guys are looking down on women, which is a whole other
Mhm.
topic. That's annoying too. I have two younger sisters. One of them has an Acura RSX, the other one has a Honda Civic Sport, right? They go to car meets with me, right? Eventually my youngest sister is going to be going to car meets without me. I know she's gonna end up running into these things.
Mhm.
I'm trying to put her on game, like, "Look," and it sucks that I have to have that kinda conversation
Not yet.
because we're
Oh.
I'm
supposed to
doing
be,
something right now.
um we're supposed to be in the community to be able to hang out and, like, this is supposed to be a safe space, but, like,
The
I don't feel
safe
safe with my
space.
sister going there. Yes, it needs to be a safe space. Like, we all like cars or motorcycles or trucks or whatever, right? We should be able we should be able to connect on that level alone and not have to worry about dumb. Can I curse?
Hey, I don't care.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure how PG this shit gotta be. I don't want to have to be worried about dumb shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to worry about my sister going through dumb shit.
Yep.
You know, like, is my sister the most knowledgeable about cars? No, right? But I don't want my sister to go ask some guy, "Hey, what does that do?" "Oh, dude, you don't know what an alternator is? Why do you even have a car?" You know, like, why can't we just say what the answer is? You know, guys go through that too. Guys do that to other
Mhm.
guys
Yeah.
Mhm.
on the forums and stuff. I
Mhm.
hate that. Like, what's the
And
point of having a forum if you're gonna tell me, "Don't you know what Google is, bro?"
My
I hate
goodness.
no, literally.
that.
And it's
Golly.
crazy because there's haters everywhere, which is very unfortunate. It's like I feel like as like that part too, like as much as there are people who are like, oh, more of that attraction wise, there's also it's like a love or hate. They either love us or they hate us. Oh, you don't know about this, you don't know about that. Now I'm gonna hate you. And I'm gonna say I think we're the most hated. Infinities are the most hated, and I get it. I understand where it comes from. I'm not gonna say I don't, but it's like a love or hate thing, and there's so many haters out there, and it's like, why? We all enjoy the same things. We're all, trying to do the same things no matter how long it takes, and for, a lot of us, it takes a while. Like, I've wanted a cue for a very long time, and I finally got one, and, I have struggled with my other car for a while, and it's taken time, and I've gotten hated on for my other car, but now that I got this, now I have people, "Congratulations," and I'm like, "Okay, but you've never," like, you were just saying
You were
that,
one of
and
the
I
oldest.
y come
Yeah,
on now, like,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
So the one thing also I want to touch on is goes back to the whole like attraction, and then like the one thing I was raised by 4 women: my mom, my auntie Danette, my grandma, and it's a I'm gonna say my cousin Nisi. So the one thing I was always taught was first thing you do with anybody you talk to, man or female, more so for females, to make them feel comfortable talking to you. So when it comes to men and females in the car scene, yes, there might be an attraction. But as a speaking for dudes, when you try to do too much to look cool or to look you better than the next person or to try to be above everybody around you, females pick up on that really fast. They can see through that really quick. So if a female is genuinely trying to learn something about cars, dude, she's not interested in you right now. Whenever that door opens up, if it creaks open, let it creak. But when it fully open, then you walk into it. But until then, bro, if a female is trying to learn something, help them learn. If they're trying to get to know something, tell them. Don't be a dick about it. Don't try to be sweet about it and try to throw in comments while you're talking about it. No, just give them the answer they're looking for, but the right answer. Don't just tell them something just to be like, okay, well, yeah, if I tell this, then she'll come back. That's another question. No, give them the right answer the first time, because also you have seen the same spot once too. Like, okay, well, I don't know this, so let me go ask somebody else. But now that's a female asking you, like, okay, well, I can try to get her this answer. I didn't try to get in with her to talk to her more. If it happens, bro, naturally, that's the best way to build that friendship first with the female. Flirting first never works. You have to make them feel comfortable first. Then when you will know when the female is interested. When she show you that sign of interest, then you shoot your shot. If the shot failed, bro, just fall back. Just fall back. But when it comes to the car scene, and you see a lot of it, because I've seen a lot of it going from Jacksonville to Orlando. Well, it's our first Orlando meet, but in Jacksonville, you've seen a lot of it. And it's like, dude, like
It's bad
you
in
gotta
Jacksonville.
take a step back.
It's so bad in
Yeah,
Jacksonville. That's where
yeah,
I saw
bro.
all the crazy stuff is in Jacksonville. It's so bad in Jacksonville.
Because I seen Shane Sarah, the meet we just did together.
Yeah,
I seen the girl sitting in her car throughout the whole meet. Like
yeah.
I wanted to go approach her, but then I respected that she was in a place of peace. So I didn't. I didn't want to intrude on that piece. But it sucks to see that when you see a female interested in something, but can't be fully into it because of what us men, and let's be honest, what us men present at first, rather than just being open and like making them feel comfortable at first. I feel like that's a lot of things. That's one thing we gotta work on. It's making females feel comfortable to actually be in the space.
You guys agree with him?
Yeah, and
Okay,
I
I
feel like
didn't.
that's a huge thing, especially at the car meets too, for the ladies to wanna get out of the car and go look around. Um, but then you ask a question, they're like, "Oh, you don't know this? Then you're, like, dumb, and why are you even here?" Like, you can like
Yes.
and I'm like I'm like, "I just asked
Yeah.
if it was supercharged from factory, like, sorry, my bad."
Sorry, I don't know about every single car and every single manufacturer and every single engine and every single time that
Exactly.
it's made and all that.
It
Literally.
it makes us
Yeah.
feel so bad because they expect us to not know anything, but to know everything at the same time, and it makes no sense. It's like, either you know nothing and, "Oh, you're there to meet guys," or, "Oh, you're a know-it-all. No one likes a know-it-all around here, like, you can go." Like,
Mhm, mhm.
there's no happy medium, really.
Yeah, And what sucks is, like, that's why, like, there's, like, the whole cruise. Like, you build a crew, you build a team, you create your own family of the people that you run into and stuff like
Mhm.
that, and you stick with
Mhm.
that, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause not for nothing, men be bullshitting. Men be bullshitting. I'm gonna be dead ass. Because the reason why you wanna be an asshole for a question is because you don't like women. That's my take. 'Cause why are you being an asshole? Why? Because you didn't do that to Jake over there. You answered the question, no
Yeah.
problem. You had no problem answering the question.
It's
Yeah.
either it's either you wanna be a dick to women, or you wanna make them feel like they don't belong. And to this day, I'll truly never understand cars being a dominated male hobby. I I mean, I guess I can see where it came from, but when you look at it in a whole, it's so many females who can do a lot of things better on cars than men.
Yep.
And as men, we gotta accept that. I accept it. Like, I am not a I am not the best at knowledge when it comes to a lot of stuff with cars. I'm still learning, but I'll ask questions. Like Shane, I I'm gonna ask a question. If I don't know something about something that I'm still learning about, I'm gonna ask that question. So if you won't bash me as a man, don't bash your female. She's in that same process.
Right, right. It don't make you look cool,
Mm-mm. You
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 know?
look dumb, bro.
Exactly.
It don't make you
Mm.
look cool on your friends, you know? Um, with that, I feel like, it comes to a point where what Eric and I have been trying to have a conversation about, which is why we're doing this, is how can we help the community find like that equilibrium so that way everybody has a safe space, that both men and women, you know? We are emphasizing women because we're in the male dominant environment. That's just we have to be factual
Yeah.
about that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what
Yeah.
it is. Like the whole car scene is a man dominated place, right?
Mm.
That doesn't mean that everybody needs to be dominant. That does not mean that if a woman's coming in that she's inferior. I know a girl that's done a motor swap. You know who has not done a motor swap? This guy. Okay.
Me either,
You know,
bro.
I've never done a motor swap. And that's like cool. Like that's what's up. You know, I'm not gonna that's why like you should not like just be like don't be a dick because you think you're better than the other person. And also, if someone is coming I'm just gonna say this in general. If someone's coming to you asking you a question, right? Remember that you were there too. You didn't know everything before you started getting into cars. Half these people just started getting into cars when Fast and Furious started.
Everybody and their tuna sandwich references now.
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? Half these people started getting into cars when cars started trending on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When the movies
Y'all
got
ain't
bad.
y'all ain't one more time?
When the movies got bad.
When the movies got bad, and this is when you wanted to
When
start getting
they
into cars.
declined.
Mhm.
Yeah, like come on now. Like, don't act all fresh. I mean, you are fresh. You ain't been in it for real. So don't act like that is ego, you know? It's a lot of ego in the car scene. And Eric and I talked about that a while ago. Like a lot of people are in it because of ego, and then they get inflated with that ego, and then that translates to how they treat women.
Oh, on your screen.
You know what I mean? Like bunch of
So,
weirdos.
um, real quick, I have a question for you, for the ladies.
I have a bunch of questions. I
When you
forgot I have a whole list.
yeah, when y'all go to a car meet, like, how do y'all feel about going to an actual car meet? Whether you alone, you with somebody. Like, what are your feelings leading to the car meet? Also, when you at the car meet.
I would say, like, anxiety. I would say that's a big one,
Mhm.
just because you never know what's gonna happen. Like,
Mhm.
I'm trying to find a way to describe it. Like, the car meets that I go to, like, I go about 40 minutes to Denver to go to these car meets, and they're huge. They're definitely a couple hundred cars, and then everyone's, like, moving and going down the highway and going to different spots all night. But
Mhm.
there's always, like, that anxiety, like, I get out of my car and there's, like, all these cars and I'm like, "Okay, well, now I don't have a 800 horsepower car and everyone here is, like, fast and, like, their cars are built nice," and I'm like, "Hey, guys, what's going on?" But that car group that I was with, um, definitely wasn't biased, like, they took care of everyone as their own. Sure, they had their 1,200 horsepower R8s and stuff, but then at the same time, they're like, "Oh, well, you're cool. We would like to invite you to be in the car group with us as well, even though you have a car that's basically stock." They're like, "I'd love for you to be in here." Like, but also anxiety because there's so many people and, like, maybe 5% of them are female, I would say, and
Wow.
3% of the 5 are actually into cars and not just there with, like, their significant
Yes.
others.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Do you want to add to that?
I definitely agree with that, 100%. I think that anxiety is a big thing, and I definitely agree with that percentage, whereas, maybe 5% are women and 3% are with men, and I definitely feel like even, and I feel like I'm a very kind person. I'm a very nice person. I like to be respectful, and I'm not like I definitely appreciate and respect relationship dynamics, and I feel like that as a single person, it almost seems like even with sometimes the women, it's like, okay, I might be a threat, but I'm not, like it's almost
Yeah.
like I feel like people are rude exactly to us because they might think that something is going to like be like I don't know. It's very see, it's very hard again because of that aspect where it's like, yeah, you get out and you don't know, are you gonna be getting dirty looks because either your car isn't built up, and I'm proud to say I love my Infinities. The Infinities that I have, and they're not the best. Like, and again, as Jared stated, like that's a big thing too. Is like, okay, so you're gonna go, and your car might not be the greatest, and you're either going to get hated and completely ignored. If you ask questions, you're going to be judged. So I think all of those negative aspects do make it really hard to be like, oh, I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to have these conversations and make these conversations. It's like most of the time I'll go and I go to the vendors. Again, I did used to sell stickers at car meet, so I have an appreciation for people who go and stand there all night. And, I think it's awesome that a lot of people do show up for that. And most of the time, like, it'll just be me and I'll just buy a hot dog or something and then walk around and feel lonely and go home.
Yeah, yeah. It is tough. Like even as like I can see how it's tougher for women because there is the added layers on top of it. It's stacked. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like it's already one thing to feel like you're not good enough because of your car. It's already one thing,
Mhm.
right? But then you also like, oh my gosh, but I'm also a woman here. I'm also guys think that or girls think that I'm trying to take their dudes and stuff like that. Like, I can understand how it's tough. And I feel like that's why it's important to build a community
Yes.
of people and be with that community. Like Yara was saying, like you were invited into a team that cared about the person, not the car. And that's what's important. Very important to be around those people.
Mhm.
I've been, I've had people I've had car club guys invite me because of my car. But then it's like, but who are the people that are with you? You barely talk to me. You're like, hey bro, I love your car. Do you
Yeah.
want to join my team? Bro, you didn't even ask for my name. you
You
know?
have a built-in voice changer, by the way, and I think it's amazing.
Thanks. There's more. There's more. I have a bunch of personalities in my brain. I'm a little crazy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's just like it's very important to have like a community, and like I think that's what makes going to car meets more enjoyable when you have someone else to go with. Like I've gone to
Mhm.
car meets by myself with the car that I have. It's not like I have a not cool car. I have a nice car. I put a lot of work to it and everything like that. It gets a lot of attention. But even with that, you go to a car meet by yourself and you're getting dirty looks, and those looks are like, oh, he thinks he's cool. He's not even talking to nobody. Who does he think he is? You know,
Hey, real
like it's
real
like,
quick,
what's up?
'cause I ain't trying to cut you off, but
No, no,
when I
what's
was recording
yeah,
the car meet,
yeah,
bro, I got a lot of that, bro.
yeah, bro.
I got a lot of
That.
that,
Yeah,
bro.
you get that.
Cause I was going to everybody's car, I was
Yeah,
getting a handle, and then I was getting their car.
yeah.
There was a couple people looking at me like, who's this guy?
What do you mean? Who is this guy? I'm trying to rep your car. I'm trying to put you on the map. You don't even know what I got going on. How are you not happy that I'm filming your car? I'm
Bro,
giving your
Yeah.
car
exactly, bro.
attention. That
Yeah.
people are doing that to me. I'm on TikTok live. I'm talking. I'm like, yo, yeah, check out this person. Give them a follow. Make sure you
Yes.
follow at blah blah blah.
Yes.
Sweet car. Guy looking at me like, I'm like, bro, like, what you mad about? You don't want me to put your car on the map? Like, you know,
Bro.
like it's like it goes back into ego. Because you don't know
Mhm.
who I am, if you knew who I was, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm not saying I'm
And
like
then
some crazy body or I'm like that, but like I'm good people and I'm gonna do what I can. If I like your car, I'm gonna be like, yo, check this guy's car out. It's a nice car. But if you wanna
It's
be an
hard to be a
asshole,
supporter these
yeah.
days.
Yeah, like people,
Because
yeah,
it
Yeah.
yeah,
sucks that it's easier
yeah,
to be a hater than it is to be a supporter because we even when, you try to support other people and what they do and who they are and what they have, their business. A lot of people do have side businesses and definitely that happens within the car community. A lot of people, have those little side hustles that they do. And, I feel like, again, even with the vendors who show up and supporting
mm,
them, it can also be
mhm,
hard because then like, there's that judgment or there's that those egos that overrule and because other people have a big ego they just automatically assume other people will,
yeah,
and I will say in California that's a huge thing. Ego runs the world out here, like
yeah,
it absolutely does. Your status and your car is your status,
yeah. I
so
feel
it's
that.
like,
I feel that. Yeah,
oh, you have this, you have that, oh, what about, and like just
yeah,
getting made fun of for dumb things or
yeah,
this or that, and it's like, why are we being a hater when the whole time I love to support people.
yeah,
When I get stuff done, I'm shouting out people. If I buy even a car part, I'm shouting out the brand, whether they care or they don't. I'm very open and vocal about what I do and where I get my stuff from as well. Like I love to do that, and it's like, why are we hating?
yeah. It
Yeah.
doesn't help anybody when we're not supporting each other. There's already a whole bunch of other separation going on in the world anyway. Why are we making it worse at a car
Yes.
meet?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not
End of
that
the day,
serious.
it's not that serious. It's cars, guys. It's
Yeah.
cars. And that
And
goes into
That's not my
that goes into the
my mom
people
and it's okay.
that make cars their
Bring out
personality.
to I'm like,
mhm.
That makes their car is who they are. And at that point, I'm like, you're not even worth really having a conversation with because if you're just
yeah.
gonna identify as this car, what else is there for us
Identify
to
as
say?
an infinity.
Yeah, right.
Use and abuse me.
Like seriously,
No.
like, like come on, like I go to like car shows, right? I went to Subi Fest, right?
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, Cebu Fest was a great time. I had a great time, and it was my first time going. I went in December, and you like the guys that had their cars in the show, right? You can tell who's like humble, genuine, and you could tell the guys that are like, yeah, you like that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's not all right, And you guys trying to have a conversation, asking questions like, "What you want an autograph or something?" Like, bro, we everybody here drives the same car, okay? It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy, you know?
Mhm.
Again, the people that like identify with who they are, like their whole personality is car and whatever. Is like, okay, I feel like you don't have anything else of substance. And I feel that I'm not gonna feed your ego. I rather talk to the humble guy that has reps on their car
Mhm.
than the ego driven dude with the Volk TE37s painted in 24 karat gold.
Mhm.
It's not that serious, guys.
It's not.
At the end of the day, yes, you're gonna make money off of it. Yeah. Yes, it helps you feel respected. But at the end of the day, this is a hobby. It's a passion that we all share. We should be
Facts.
able to connect on.
And what really quick, what I want to do is so Shane, I want you to get a question ready. I feel this. All right. So before I do that, um, I want to ask you, ladies, what is because I know probably won't speak up about it, but I know also with anxiety going to car meets alone also comes with feeling safe at car meets as well. So I just want to ask, going forward, what are some ways that what are some ways that us men can make y'all feel safer at these car meets and car shows?
I like that. I like that. That's a good question. Yeah.
Mhm. Mm, I don't know. I would say like be more like vulnerable, if that makes sense. Usually, if I pull up to a car meet, all the guys are pretty much just talking to each other in like a group. And there's like no like scooching in there trying to get in on the conversation. Like they're already in their own friend group. Like everyone's already talking to each other and leaves no room for anyone else.
Mhm.
Basically, that's what I think. I think be a little bit more open to, I guess, invite more people in,
Yeah,
even if you
socializing.
don't. Yeah, socializing, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't be so clicked up.
Yeah, because
Or if you
that's a
think,
huge thing too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Don't need to be so clicked up. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that, definitely. I want to be approached. That's not a thing for me where it's like, "Oh, I don't wanna be approached, leave me alone." Like, I don't feel like that at all. I actually want to, again, make more friends and, have more connections like that, whether it is from a female, whether it is from a male. Like, I want to have more friendships, and I definitely feel like as long as it's in a more respectful way or even, like, I can 100% I have thick skin, I can 100% handle, like, joking around and, like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about," or this or that, as a joke, and we joke about it, we laugh about it, yes, and then we can laugh about it, and I love to laugh, I love to make people laugh, I feel like I'm constantly, trying to make life a little bit more enjoyable by
Yeah, yeah.
laughing or,
Always.
Mhm.
yeah, so it's like definitely I want to connect with people and it's like if you want to have that connection, let's connect. Like let's,
Mhm.
approach me. I do have an RBF, so I don't look approachable, but I am, I am
Mhm.
and I think it's sad actually for the guys who want to or the people in general who want to connect. And it's actually sad because I genuinely feel like, even for myself, I find it hard to no, thank you. I find it hard to even make friends or connect with people because I'm afraid of how they will take it because of others and how others maybe have been with them.
Mhm.
And so I don't know. It's very hard for those who actually have good intentions. I would say.
RBF is a
Yeah.
real thing. I got that. It's tough out here. It's tough out here. I look like a whole bulldog. Yeah, I'm smiling. We're like, we're talking. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if I'm like by myself, I'm like, I'm just happy to be here.
Big demonstration.
I like how you brought up. I want this is gonna help me because I have a question that's gonna like transition the conversation because we talked about a lot of the gripes, but I do want us to talk about like the positives as well. So you said that you do want to be approached, right? You do want like to build connections, whether it's a male, female, like you just want to have friendships, and if it turns into something else, then cool, because it's organic, right? What
Yeah.
what advice can you give men to say like, look, it is okay under these circumstances. Like this is when it's okay. These are the signs to read. This is how you do it. What can y'all say about
That's crazy work, Shane, because I was setting up the same question, bro.
boom? Teamwork. Teamwork. Great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? That's why we work together, my boy. Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
I think it's awesome too because that just shows how much you guys are advocating as well for us to be heard.
Mhm,
Along with those, very aligned questions and also how you guys want to start that Women's Wednesday. I think that's very important because a lot of women don't have that space, as we did speak on, to say
Mhm.
things like that or to give advice or to be heard because there's not a lot of, honestly, car communities that are like, you know what, hey, let's talk about things and let's say what we can do right and what we maybe are not doing the best on all spectrums, for all genders, for all people, for everybody. I think it's amazing. So I applaud you guys.
yeah, we definitely yes, like we noticed where the gap was. Eric noticed the gap, and I just filled in the other gaps. You know what I'm saying? Like we just had a conversation. It's like, look, these are other things. If we want to build a genuine community of genuine people that are into cars and like real life things, we have to talk about real life.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
this, what we're doing right now, is part of real life. This is just what it's like.
Yeah.
If nobody's talking about it, how can we find solutions? So
Mhm.
I appreciate that y'all appreciate what we're doing. And it's a whole lot of appreciation going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Um, so Jara, did you want to add? Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Almost. You're
Uh,
close.
what is it?
Jara.
Jara. Jara.
So
Got it.
Yeah.
just like
Okay.
Jara.
pretend that the H isn't there, honestly.
Okay. Yes. What H?
Um,
What?
sh- no.
Where where did it
What?
go?
H. Got it.
um, I would say I kind of have a different opinion
Mhm.
just because of the way that I met my man. And I know me and Eric talked about this last time. Was I met him while we were hypothetically street racing in Mexico.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
um, and then we
Yeah,
pulled
I
over, we
generated.
talked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a different, and our first hangout was like, oh, okay, cool. We just met each other right now. Here's our socials. Chatted for like 2 days, and then he was like, do you want to come see my intake? And I'm like, yeah. And we kind of just went through cars and we're like, oh, let's see if we can find any car meets in this town. Cause neither one of us had been to one in that town. And it just
Okay.
kind of blossomed from there. He wasn't like super strong. Cause I had at the time, I had my '06 Lexus,
Mhm.
and man, I just threw some Montegi wheels. It had no tint, wasn't lowered, wasn't nothing. I literally stock besides wheels, and he's over here in his supercharged S4, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to race?" Like, but he didn't have, once again, that ego to be like, "Yeah, I like my cars like way better than yours. My car costs this much, and your car costs this much."
Mhm.
He was still open into teaching me because I was just getting
Oh,
into like the actual, like, car scene and building cars
Yeah.
versus the power sports that I was already involved in.
Mhm.
So he
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, let me show you my intake, and I can show you my supercharger, we can go for a ride." And I'm like, "Cool, like, I like that." But there was obviously no
Nope.
pressure.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
genuine
that's yeah,
Just that's a genuine interaction. That's like how
Mhm.
that's how we would like it to
exactly.
be, you know what I'm saying? That
Every
yeah.
I
time.
feel like every man or woman would love that. That's like one of them stories, you know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, yeah, we got together, we're married because we
Yeah.
street raced."
No, it'll be such a fun story to tell my daughter when,
Yeah,
after she's born and she's
yeah, whenever that
old enough to understand what I'm saying.
yeah, right, like,
Sure.
yeah, that's like one of those things that's like that's the goal, and it seems like it feels unachievable, where it's not unachievable, obviously, obviously, right? Um, but then it's like I feel like also, right? It's rare. And I'm a man of rare. I love rare. I love
Yeah.
exclusive. I love like only once in a while, once in a lifetime. So it kind of also creates the contrast. Like, yes, there's all this bad, but there's that one moment, this one person, this one interaction that turns everything around. And that's
Yes.
always a thing. That's always a possibility. So,
Always.
mhm.
And I think that's what a lot
Because
of
after
women
So,
this
especially are looking for too, is like make that other person feel special and make that, rather than the overly like, hey, I'm this, I'm that, I'm flirty, come
yeah,
over. Like, it's like how, it's like you
yeah,
guys
yeah, yeah,
definitely had that
Yeah.
connection. I think
yeah.
that's so beautiful that, you guys had that interaction. It was very organic and it progressed and that's
very
awesome. Like that's an amazing story. That gives me hope
That's great
for
too.
myself.
Yeah. Yeah, stay with the hope, but why? Stay with it, cause it's like I feel like once you're open to that happening to you, like, you think once you know that once you start to feel within yourself that it's possible, it happens, no matter what.
Mhm.
It's just time, you know what I'm saying? Um, will it happen at a car meet? Mm. But it's very possible. I feel like, what we're doing might help put some knowledge into people's, especially guys right now. We're gonna talk about guys at the moment, like knowledge into guys' head, like, oh, I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to be extremely flirty and assume that every girl wants to talk to me because they like cars.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you don't want the girl that's just there for guys that want that because they have cars.
No.
You don't want that. You don't want that. You know why? You know why? Think it like this, right? I have a WRX. She only is into cars for guys, right? I have a WRX, right? But the next guy has an STI. We both look alike. Where she might go to the STI? Like
Yeah.
it's like that kind of like think. I'm not saying that that's like every girl. I'm not saying that that's how they, how girls can be or whatever. But like it's a possibility if the girl is just there because she likes guys that like cars rather than just being into cars and like
Mm.
looking for genuine connection. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's like the conversation of like there's always somebody better than you type of thing.
Yeah. Exactly. You see that a lot too. Um,
I've seen it.
but also it
I've
goes
seen
the
it.
other way too. Like
Yeah.
guys will do that
Guys
too.
do
I've
that too. Guys
seen,
do that too.
yeah, it
Yeah,
flip flops both
yeah,
ways. They'll be like,
yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
absolutely.
oh, this,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, no, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yes, yes. I'm not gonna throw guys. I'm not gonna not throw guys under the bus. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Guys would do that too. Guys would definitely do that. It's like, and that goes into like a person thing. It's the person. You know,
Mm,
it's the person. It's the individual. What is the individual's values and what is their emotional intelligence level?
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, this is how I look at it. All right, well, I lucked out because now I don't have to deal with someone that's not emotionally intelligent enough to hold it down.
mm,
You know.
exactly.
Now I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. Right? Let's switch it up. My next question, Eric. You ready?
Mhm.
Um. So, what's been the most supportive experience you've had in the car community?
Community wise, I would probably say, um, with the guys at my dealership, I would say,
Hmm.
honestly, because
Okay.
that would be, I up until these past couple weeks, I was the only
Go
woman in
go
sales at
inside.
my
I'll be right there.
dealership.
Mhm.
Go inside.
And so basically, anytime I'd have a customer, I'd be like, "Hey, sir, like your tires are like weather cracked, like they're dry rotted. It has a CD axle leak." Like I would just tell him stuff, and I'm like, "This is what's going on." It'll go, "Shoo," oh, in through one, right out the other, and then he's like, "Well, I don't believe you." And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh.
And I go grab my friend who knows, mind you, knows absolutely nothing about cars whatsoever. Nothing, and I bring him down, I'm like, "Okay, just tell him the exact same thing I told him." And he'd be like, "Hey, sir, letting you know your tires, we're gonna need to replace them because they're, dry rotted." And the guy's like, "Oh, okay, for sure, I got it now." And I'm like, baffled, but then my coworker, my friend is like, "Oh, didn't she just tell you that?" And he was like, "Yeah, but I wanna hear it from a guy. I wanna hear it from someone who knows what they're talking about." And he'll openly be like, "I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just saying what she told me." Like, but my coworkers will always stand, like, 10 toes behind me, like,
It's good.
if
That's
I'm
good.
arguing with the customer, I'm like, "Dude, it needs this." And the customer wants to get huffy puffy, sure as hell, a lot of my coworkers come around the corner like, "Dude, you don't wanna mess with her. She's the worst out of everybody right now."
Yeah,
That's
that's
it, that's like
good.
a sense of community, like, if I
Yeah.
need something, like my tire, I'm sure, Shane and Eric, you guys probably saw it, I posted a TikTok
Oh,
about
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
maybe, like,
yeah,
2
yeah.
months
Mhm.
ago.
Mhm.
My tire popped, and
Yeah.
I had no spare. Sure enough, I called my coworkers, I'm like, "Nate, Tyler, I need some help," and they were there within, like, 15 minutes with stuff to change the tire and everything,
That's
and
good.
I was like, "You guys are the after work completely,"
Well.
Mhm.
and I was like,
Okay.
"I love you guys."
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's
That is.
yeah, that is like the moments that I like to hear, like where you have that family, that backing of the family. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Especially like the guy that came in for the tire situation, and the dude's like, "I you should listen to her the first time." I'm saying, 'cause I don't know. You know, like
No, literally.
like,
I'm like,
that's literally how that's how it should be. That's how it should be. It should be like that. Like, if we're gonna talk about like car meets car community stuff. That's it should be like that there too. It should be.
Yeah.
It would be nice if this was a perfect world. It would be great.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Um,
Hmm.
but that's why I go back into saying building your own community.
And that kind of was my next topic.
Before you bring that up,
Was the
before you bring it up, we got one more person to answer that question. Before
yeah,
you,
yeah. Well,
yeah, yeah.
I wasn't finna pivot it first. I was
Oh,
going to her
okay,
answer,
okay,
but I
got
was just finna say after she answers what I was gonna get into.
got it.
But I'll let her
I'll shut.
answer first.
For me, I definitely think I have gotten a lot of support from my family. It's funny because it's very flip-flopped. Like on one aspect, it's like, well, why didn't you get, when things go wrong, it is more of like, and I handle things. When things go wrong, I handle things. I pay for whatever I need to pay for. I've got AAA. Thankfully, I use up pretty much all my toes every year. But I definitely make sure that I take care of myself and I'm very responsible with, if I get a new car, I'm going to make sure I'm going to be able to maintain that. If not, then I will get a cheaper car. I think it's funny because it's very flip flopped with my family. It's like when things go wrong, it's like, well, why didn't you just get a Toyota Camry and, we wouldn't be going through this right now, or you wouldn't be going through this right now. And it's like, but I love my car. My car is my escape. And I think,
Mhm.
but when I do get a new car, my family are my biggest supporters. Like yesterday, I waited to post until I even got my car, until I showed my whole family. Showed showed my dad, who is I'm very close with, gave me a hug, told me congratulations, and that, after that, I showed my brother and his family, all the kids, and they were in my car, like, oh, this is so nice, and like they were turned up my music on blast while I'm outside talking to my brother and my sister-in-law, and I just think that that's awesome. That support from family too, where it's like they're happy to see you succeed as well in certain things is like that is so important. It's so amazing to have that.
It
Mhm.
is
Absolutely. Yeah, I
for
I
sure.
I I can really resonate with that. My family's super supportive when it comes to me and my cars. My mom would always make the joke saying I came out the womb with a Hot Wheels in my hand. I've always been into cars. So like anytime I get a car, they're like, "Oh, wow. It could be a bucket of bolts." And they're like, "Wow." Like it's a great car, like it's always nice to have your family supporting what your passion is and like
Yeah.
seeing you doing well in that, like, your family was very supportive of you just on the fact that you got a new car alone,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and on top of that, it's the one you wanted, you know? They didn't get
Yeah.
upset. They were like, "Yeah, but we said Camry." They
Yeah.
didn't hit you with that. They're like, "Oh, great," like, they love that for you, and then
Yeah.
you want that. You want that. That helps you move. It helps you keep going, and helps you feel like you're going in the right direction,
It
especially when
does.
it comes from family.
Yeah, because we all have experience. You do get more support from outside your family.
Mm.
But
Yes.
when
Yeah.
when that support comes from your family, I think that's the biggest motivation to get you up and going and to keep you positive. Because like we get the grind of like trying to build something from scratch, like legit ground up. So when the people you with the most see that and they giving you that like appreciation for it, it really just takes it to another level to where now you want to work harder to get it done. You want to really push forward because you're not doing it for yourself. You're also doing it for them too, because it's just like it's a huge reward. I really that's one of my biggest goals. Like I'm pretty sure you all heard my stories. Except you, I'm gonna say your name wrong again. Sorry. I do got a speech impediment, so if your name come out wrong, I apologize. You said earlier to call you G what again?
Just say G thing.
Okay,
Dang.
G thing. So because I'm gonna be honest with you, trying to say some words still kind of hard because, like I say, I talk too fast and sometimes I stutter, which y'all might hear sometimes. So, like certain words and certain names, I can't get out because my tongue just won't say it. So, um, the re the main person that started my drive for everything passed away in 18. To it wasn't breast cancer. I want to say it was colon cancer. She actually beat breast cancer. and then she passed of colon cancer. But that was not was that is the reason why, you know, to this day I still go as hard as I do, and then my family see it, they always supporting it. So like you said, that's one of the biggest things that keep you pushing. And then we got to give, appreciation to the people that we don't know, because they really can be also the biggest people in your
Yeah.
background. And I give thanks a lot. I probably overthink people, but again, for example, and I'm gonna put him on blast. Shane, me, I think me and Shane, not think, me and Shane had the longest podcast. It was almost
Like
two
2
hours.
hours, 2 hours and
And
change.
that was every podcast. Now I know some people are on a time schedule with some, because me and Jericho went way longer than that, but we definitely on a time schedule. After I met y'all, we started to stay in contact. I stay in contact. I check on y'all. I see how y'all doing. It's just something I do because I know how it feels to have that support system, and then I know how it feels to not have that support system. And when you don't have it, and you building something, and it's like, all that hard work you put into it, not to not be seen by the ones you think it should be, and then for it to be
Yeah.
seen, but people want to ignore it because it's not them doing it. It's just like it's like a slap in the face. So that's why I try my best to know to, if you're doing something for yourself, I'll try my hardest to let you know like that you're doing great. Keep doing it, stay great. I want to see people win more than I see myself win, and that's another thing I'm trying to build within this community. Is bro, people don't realize how much greatness they have in them until they actually push it out of them, and that's what I want to do. I want to push that out of everybody I meet along this journey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very well said.
Absolutely.
Bars, bars. I might write that down. No, that's real, man. No, seriously, like that's how you. I'm. I feel like I find a lot of value in people when we can all help each other grow and help each other push, and help each other motivate, help each other be there for each other when it feels like we're alone. You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
times where you feel like you have nobody else to turn to, right? And what Eric is trying to develop, and I feel like he's doing a great job at, is creating that space for, look, this is not only about cars. This is more than a cars. We are people, right? Going through something, you need someone to talk to. You need someone to help motivate you, help push you, help get you to the next day. You have a whole community here to help you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Going on, I was going to say something, but I forgot. But that's part of what I was going to say. I have another question.
But yeah, before that,
Yes, I think you had one, right?
before we get too sidetracked,
Yeah.
again, Jura is in a field where, people don't listen to the women's opinion, right?
Mhm.
And
Dealerships, boy.
dealer, and then that's why I kind of want to bring this up, because it's dealerships, body shops, you know, females working on cars, just basically anything car related. When it comes to a female, their body of work, like what they can do, what we've seen them do. I've seen a female wipe a whole car by herself, no help. But
No
I'm pretty
more.
sure it's somebody, bro.
Sorry. No,
So
no, don't mind
so
me.
let's talk about. I
Yeah.
talk about.
No packet. No Merc.
Um, I want to hear from the actual females. So, like, how does it how does it feel when people do downplay you, or they downplay your work, or they downplay your knowledge that you do have in certain fields? Because, like I said, we all still learning. But when somebody does try to belittle you just because you're a female in those spaces, like, how does that feel?
Uh-huh.
I personally, I think it's funny because a
Yeah.
lot of the time these guys will like for working for an example at work, um,
Mhm.
they will try to go head to head with me on a topic that I know more about. Like, I have this guy and he's like, "Oh, well, I just replaced these rear brakes 6 months ago." And I'm like, "Okay, dude, they're at 3 millimeters." And he's like, "That's not possible." And I'm like, "Here's the tool.
But it is.
Do you
Your
wanna
driving
do you wanna go
sucks.
try it?" Or they'll battle me with, like, values on it, and they're like, "That's not what it's worth." And I'm like, "Well, if you can do my job better than me, why don't you go do it?" Or I just mess with them at this point because they
Yeah.
love to not listen. The fact that I'm not only a female, but I'm an African American female, and I'm
Let's
young. All 3. I hit the trifecta that you don't see in a dealership that often, especially I live in Colorado. There's not that much. So they really don't take me seriously. But I think it's funny. They battle me and I end up coming out on top. I'm like, I don't know what more you want from me. I'm giving you the information. You're telling me I'm wrong. Let me go bring over my boss who's gonna say the exact same thing I said.
I'm
Yeah.
here for a
So,
reason. I am the expert in the topic. You're not hired
exactly.
here. He is. I am.
Yeah.
So what you
I mean,
got?
you work with it every day, so I mean, you see things like
Yeah.
that. Why is that respect not, it's not like, why is it? I don't know. It's so
Yeah,
sensitive.
people don't get it. They're like, "Oh, well, Kelly Blue Book," and I'm like, "Oh, this Kelly Blue Book,
Oh
this
goodness.
sheet that I have right
Yeah.
here that
Yeah.
says right here."
It's a it's
Mhm.
a thing. Like I used to and I know it was bad. I know it's bad for you. I know because you're a black woman in the dealership in Colorado.
Yeah, we got a
I
lot going on out here.
yeah. I I was working at Coggin Honda St. Augustine, right? And I can tell you right now that St. Augustine is not the most diverse place. So, I was literally I was the darkest guy there. There's another guy that was black, but he was like, he could pass, right?
Yeah.
And it got tough. It was tough, like my hair was longer. I wasn't bald at the time. I was younger. And, it was definitely like fresh off the street. "Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Coggin Honda. I see you looking out for cars and around and everything like that. How can I help you? Is there anything I can help you look at, "No, I don't need no help. Good looking. I don't need no help." "Alright. Well, if you need something, let me know." 10 minutes later, he's walking in with my coworker
Yeah.
that don't look like me. All the time. All the time. All the time, right? And then it's just one of those things that I feel like us melanated folk, everybody on this call is a person of color, right? We deal with that. We have to deal with that in the car community. It's a thing in the car
Mhm.
community,
Mhm.
you know?
That
You know how
is
many
true.
people give me the Scat Pack allegations?
Oh my
That's
god,
crazy.
I literally work at Dodge,
Yeah.
like, "Where's your Hellcat?"
Yeah,
"Sir,
what
I don't like
Oh,
Hellcats,
yeah,
okay? I'm
yeah,
sorry."
seriously, like, I go to a car
Literally.
meet, "Yo, bro, yeah, what up, dog? Yeah, dog, hey,
Literally.
where that Hellcat at? I know you got it. I know you bought
I
that." I'm like, "Oh, I don't have a Hellcat."
No, literally, or
"Mustang?"
I will have the one black person in a radius of 10 miles come in, and obviously, like, majority of my coworkers are white. I have a couple Hispanic coworkers, but majority of them are white, and I'll have the one black guy come in, he's like, "Do you guys have any Hellcats?" And all I hear is laughs, and I'm like, "Brother, it's not what the people wanna see. Come on, man." Like,
Like, "You're
I
not
got a
helping
I
none
got a
you're not helping none."
SQ5
oh,
over
crap.
here. I got a Mercedes over here.
That's crazy.
"Do you guys have any Hellcats?"
No, literally, and, and it's so bad because it's the stereotypes, which I also think are really funny as well. Because 'cause I'll get "Oh, you only get half of February." Ha ha, this is the first time I've ever heard that.
That's due.
But I'll get, like, the black guys, like, pull up in their Ultimas with the pink fuzzy steering wheel cover and come in and ask if we have any scat packs. And I'm like, do you have money down? Like, what's your credit look like?
Right. I already know where this is about to go.
Like, let me see your bank statement really quick.
Right. Oh man. This is all
It's
sales.
crazy.
This is all sales talk.
No, no,
It's
literally,
really it's
you know
really
exactly what I'm
it's really
talking about if you're in sales. Like the
mhm.
same way we know the exact person that comes in 10 minutes before close and wants to stay and talk and want $20,000 off.
Goodness, I
Yeah,
bet.
yeah, yeah.
I bet.
Oh man, yes.
Yep, yep. You
Yeah,
know
I
exactly
know
who I'm
exactly what you're
talking
talking
about
about.
too.
Oh my gosh, those guys. Literally, literally. Anyway, before we get too sidetracked, um, Eric, did you have another question?
No, go ahead for the question.
Um,
Do you have a wipey?
hold on. Okay, here's a good one. This is going to be more personal, right? What does your build or car say about you? What does your car say about you as a person?
Mine says I'm lazy.
Mine says I accept the bare minimum. I'm lazy. I don't care.
Uh,
Let's be honest.
No, literally. I'd rather go to Walmart and just keep buying oil rather than fixing the problem for $90.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm the same way with my G37. I had a power steering issue for I want to say I've had it for about 2 years now, and I dealt with that for I want to say a year and 9 months. I barely fixed it a couple months ago, and I realized when I got it fixed how cheap the issue was, especially because if you're
Yeah.
into cars, it's not the same for somebody who is just has a car and has to maintain it or has to fix something. If you are in the car community and especially with, you have like a certain style car you like, have a certain build, you like have a certain brand you like, have a certain, we have connects and hookups for everything. And I found somebody who had the freaking rack and pinion for $100.
But
And
dang.
those things are $400, $500 if you
Yeah.
walk into regular O'Reilly's AutoZone.
mhm.
And like I was so pissed at myself, honestly, that I had not done it sooner, but I'm like, yeah, that just shows that, like, I'm gonna get my nails done first. I'm gonna get my hair done. Yeah, I like my car, but I also love myself. So,
Right. Like, I'll just put the fluid in there. It'll be fine.
Mhm.
Literally, if I opened
exactly.
my Walmart app right now, it would say essentials and it would have a 5 quart of oil at the top. I promise. Like,
That's funny.
and I'm not changing it. Like,
That is funny now.
I get that. I feel like it is also like a car person thing. Like, like Eric no.
No,
Eric no.
and you know mine.
Yeah. Like we'll work on it. We get to it. I say it like that. We'll get to it.
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
Exactly how they
Most
say the
definitely.
check engine light is more serious for people who are not into cars versus people who are into cars, because
Yeah.
it's like it's not that serious, and then some people who again are not into cars, they freak out
Yeah.
like
And it's
you know.
definitely not that serious for Volkswagen Audi people.
no, literally, mine
Listen.
just popped up the other day. I haven't even scanned it yet. I don't even know what it's for, but it's running and it's driving. That's
Right.
it.
Well,
It made it to
Right.
work.
yeah, right. Same thing. Jeez. I feel like as a Subaru owner, if I see a check engine light, I'm low key panicking. Because it's a Subaru. That's all. It might blow up.
Just have that head gasket on standby. Just have it ready,
You
already
know,
ordered in the
I need a
closet.
whole motor on
Kept
standby.
in the trunk.
Literally real. Real.
Literally need a whole motor, everything built, ready to go on stand. What's funny? Being in the Subaru communities, that's like a normal thing to have extra motors just ready
Oh
to go.
no.
Which is insane to me.
Yeah.
I thought about getting one, and
Yeah.
I'm like, that would be kind of smart because I've put a decent amount of miles on it, and if I wanted to build that and then put it into my car later,
Yeah.
it'd be a bad idea.
That's what they do. That's literally what they do. And the thing is, Subarus are not unreliable.
Yeah.
They're actually really reliable cars. Like they're good cars, right? Mine has been. I'm not jinx my car. Jesus Christ. I've been having things with my car, right? But I drive it. It is my daily driver. I've driven it from Jacksonville to Orlando multiple times. In Jacksonville, it's like 2.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
go to
That's a
work
job,
every
bro.
day, an hour and 30 minutes and back. with the issues going on with the car right now. I can't get into full boost. Why? Some leak somewhere. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'll get to
basically.
it. I'll get to it. You know.
I'm like, I
Uh,
hear a noise, but the radio's going up.
yeah. Yeah. Actually, Bluetooth. Actually.
Literally.
You know. But it's just one of those things. Like you. Fortunately, we know enough about cars to know, like, okay, like this is not a dire situation. We'll figure it out. You trust the car. Once you know the car, you trust the car. Type of
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
thing.
facts. Facts.
Yeah, yeah. We lost G Thang.
Yeah,
I think she had to go
Texas.
though eventually, right?
Yeah, eventually. I just double checked on it to make sure everything was great.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Because the next topic I was finna get into, I feel like it's the biggest one for a woman in the car scene that they go through. You kind of brought it up earlier, stereotypes, but I feel like the stereotypes for men don't hit nowhere as hard as they do for females.
Yeah.
Because the the stereotypes that get put on females, I mean, is wicked. It's either you do OnlyFans or it's somebody else's money or your boyfriend bought it, your daddy bought it. Um, so it's just like it's so much that goes, so much just put onto females. When in all honest, that they working as hard as we is. We gotta be honest, men. Sometimes you got females working harder than men, and in some areas, in some fields. So I wanted to bring up that, and I wanted a woman, a woman's standpoint that's in the car scene opinion on that.
I mean, I won't lie, if I went outside and took a look at my wheels, it would be very stereotypical right now. Not completely my fault, I will say the car's used. Like, that is a really big thing too, are the stereotypes, because I have nice wheels on there, but they're tore up, especially these roads here. First of all, y'all are so lucky to have those roads in Florida. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, when I went there, those
Yeah.
roads are smooth as butter. I came back to Colorado and my tire exploded on a pothole.
Mm,
Like, so on top of my wheels being bent to hell on all four. They're chewed up too. Like I said, not fully always my fault, but I have hit a curb or two. I won't lie. But also, opposite side of the stereotype, I'm a Gen Z woman driving a 6-speed manual car every day. There, no reverse camera, no technology. I have a little plug-in thing for Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
same.
so I feel like it falls on both sides of the spectrum. But like I said, I think stereotypes are funny because they're stereotypes for a reason, and that puts, like, those 90% of people into that category for a reason. It's the same thing you'd say about people, like, who drive bad, people who like to eat, like, there's always stereotypes no matter where you're at, whether that be the car community, the food community. You could work at an ice cream store and have a stereotype, like,
Facts.
um so I don't think it's huge. Guys also have stereotypes. Car guys have stereotypes. Oh, you like big trucks. There we all know the stereotype for that
You're
one.
on. You're on.
Like, it's so just like it's out there. Like, everyone knows what it is, and honestly, it's free will. Like, everyone can think what they want, and some people take offense to it, but honestly, I don't think people really should, because if people started taking less offense and started thinking of things funnier and being true, like,
Hmm.
I'm a Black woman, I'm really loud in public, like, I'm extremely you can't take me anywhere, I'm in the middle of a restaurant cackling as loud as I can,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. I agree with you. I really like your take on it. Like, there's no point of like we can joke about the stereotypes. We can like have a laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? I know all about the Hellcats and bananas.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
literally.
it's
I'm on
funny.
Instagram Reels too much.
Yeah, yeah, right, right, right. Like, haha.
Or
That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like the broccoli heads and the infinities,
Mhm.
especially here in Orlando. 'cause it's true. It's like, "Oh, yeah. I see, there goes one right now." But, like, I feel like if we look at life a lot more lightheartedly, people would get along better.
Oh, yeah.
Now, of course, let's not be blatantly disrespectful, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But if it's like a jokey stereotype, then okay, cool. Like, I drive a Subaru, so I must be gay. Well, I'm gay, but that's funny.
Bro,
Like,
You
and
know?
because
our
stereotypes are so there. Like, you said Subaru, and I immediately went vape.
Yeah, vape,
Immediately
vape. Yeah,
off the
vape.
head.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I feel like the vape one isn't as trendy anymore, because I think the vape thing kind of fell off for the Subaru community,
yeah, it's
but
definitely
it's
not
still
as
a thing.
trendy, but
Yeah,
I definitely
yeah,
did see one
yeah,
today in a WRX. I look over at the
and
stoplight, and
he's
he's
vaping.
wearing his beanie. Of course, we're in Colorado, and he's hitting his vape, and I'm like, "Good job, dude."
It's crazy, right? Whenever I see that stereotypical Subaru driver, I always think that side of the United States, like West Coast mountainous areas,
Yeah,
lumberjack type of beanie on the head vaping. I
yeah,
think here, honestly, I feel like with lately it's been like Subarus and like lesbians.
yeah,
It's the joke,
for sure.
you know? But I I think
I
I,
mean,
I
I live in Colorado, so Subarus are
hey,
like 4 times out of 5, that's all you're gonna see on the road. Subaru, a Toyota, and you Audis have picked up, but
uh,
really it's Subaru and Toyota.
Toyota.
So
Yeah,
well, Florida
yeah.
is BMW.
mhm.
Ford.
On
Oh
saying
man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
VQs.
Damn, that was B-58 boys.
Mhm, mhm.
It's a pandemic out here. Like
Right, I
there's
was surprised that I didn't see as much when I was in Sanford. I was at my friend's house, and we're, like, outside, and it's, like, a Saturday night, and I'm listening. I'm like, "Let's see if we can hear anything." And I'm like, I don't hear anything." I'm like, "What's
Oh,
going
you were
on?"
in Stanford? That's funny. That's near where I work. I work in the Lake Mary area, right?
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah,
I
I was just, there last month for my friend's baby shower.
Okay, okay, congrats to your friend. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was
Um,
fun. I enjoyed it.
yeah, that's cool. I will say you're not gonna see a lot of stuff in Sanford.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Sanford
was
nah.
is Sanford
surprised.
isn't Yeah, like, Sanford is north. It's, like, at least 45 minutes north of, like or, like, central Orlando where all the car meets and stuff were at.
Yeah.
If you go to, like, Lake Mary, you probably see some cars, 'cause I've seen them because that's where I work, like, that's where, like, money's at. But if you were to go to, like,
Yeah.
a car meets if you guys, like, left and, like, just went out to it was Saturday too, last
Mhm.
month? Tell you,
Yeah.
every Saturday last month, there was a car meet, and every
I
Saturday
Oh.
last
swear.
month, it was popping, okay? Popping.
Yeah, I woulda
Yeah.
loved to gone, but
Yeah.
she what 8 months pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
She just had her baby at the very beginning of this month,
Mhm.
and she was not wanna leave, and I'm like, "Girl, I'm here for you." Like, as
Yeah.
much as I wanna go out, which is
Yeah.
so bad,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
here for you, but
Yeah,
it's
that's okay.
because she works over, at Lexus,
Okay.
so she sees all the 'cause she's always sending me pictures, and I'm
Okay.
like, "Fucking lucky." Fucking like, I cuss her out. I'm like, "Dude, I don't get to see these cars." Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a normal occurrence. What did I see today? You know what I saw today? Not today. What today's yesterday. The BMW M5 wagon. That
Oh, I
thing
didn't see 'em.
was
I didn't see it yet.
yeah, I it was my first time seeing it on the road. I was like,
no, oh my gosh, I don't know. Those are boats.
"Yeah, they're
Those
big."
and the new RS5s,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah, they're
god.
Mhm.
big.
They weigh
Yeah,
more than a 1,500 Ram.
yeah, yeah,
That's
it's great.
ridiculous.
And what's crazy is that they're faster still.
Yeah. What are they putting in
Yeah,
here?
yeah, they're crazy. I love me a wagon. Obviously, I drive one. Um, I didn't grow up that way. Wasn't until I became a wagon dad, and I'm like, "Ooh, wagons." So, this RS6 wagon and the new RS5, and then, that M5 wagon.
No, they're
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I ain't get to
I
see it
love
yet, bro.
Bro, just come down here more often.
Oh, trust, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I said before. Now that I got my car back up and running, I'm finally back working. Um, and my job is perfect. I get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off.
Oh, that's good.
What?
Right?
Yeah,
That must be nice.
hey, I can't complain. Like it's a hard job. Not really a hard job. It's just standing in one spot doing the same thing for 10 hours straight.
That in
It's like
itself is hard. So,
yeah.
yeah,
It's like God damn. But
that's tough in itself. So I
it's
understand
a
that.
it's a great job though. But now that I'm back in a good spot. It's good money. I'm definitely back outside more often.
Mm.
Back going to car meets, and it would have been dope if you was down here for like just fun. Because I want to say the weekend. I remember you was because I was like, oh shit, you in Sanford, and I'm in D-Land. Like you was like right down the street from like where I stayed at, in a sense. So it was just like, damn, like it would have been dope if you was to go out to like any kind of car meet. Then you could have met me and Shane, and then that in itself could have been something dope to experience, was hanging out with somebody
Yeah.
from the podcast. And that's eventually what I want to do. Like me and Shane talked about it once, traveling to, different car meets and then getting dope just to see the vibe of other car meets. So I feel like that too would be dope to do one
Yeah.
day.
I was about to say, dang, wow, you lost the power.
Hey boy, you couldn't see me. You couldn't see me, bro. You just seen
I had to
these.
turn my light on. I was like,
You seen these.
yeah, right. I was
Hey,
like, oh,
bro,
it's
just
kind of
the
dark in here, man. Let me turn these lights
bro, the light turn out, bro. I disappear,
on. Um, but yeah, it is something that we do want to do. We want to be able to travel more and go to different car meets, and we're going to be doing more lives. Jara, I did go live one of the nights, but it was kind of like last minute, so I didn't like make an announcement and be like, hey, like I'm about to go on live to like let you know and let everybody else who's been on the podcast know because Eric was there with me as well.
It
But
was
I am going
fun
to be
though.
doing that more often. Um,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do better at announcing it. It was my first time going on live. I felt like I was in full unk mode. Okay, I was like,
Hey, look,
hey, bro,
you
how you going live on this thing, man? I don't know what I'm looking at, boy. I was like, whoa, I don't do this. But I figured it out now. I know how to do it now. So I'm like, okay, cool. I know how to move forward with it. So and then like what I was gonna say, and anytime like you and your husband are like in the area, let us know and we'll run it up at one of these car meets. So that way you can have that
Yeah.
experience and like see what it's like down here. Like it's one of the best car scenes out here. It really is. I'm not even being biased. I'm from New York. So
Yeah.
I'm not even being biased. Like it's legit like a great car scene. Whoa, Eric, you just got a shadow clone? What's going
retarded.
on, bro?
Bro, my
Oh
computer, bro,
my
just bro,
What?
it kicked me
The
right
other
out,
version
bro.
of
So
you's
on
frozen, dog. Like
bro, it kicked me right out, bro, on the what is happening, bro.
it'll fix itself. That was funny. I thought G thing was coming back. She hit you back again or she's out? She gone.
Yeah, she said her phone was dying.
Okay.
But I will say her actual story will be that podcast is Friday. So
Okay.
her story and everything else with her personally is coming out Friday. Um
Okay.
But before we do end though, and I know it's a lot and you can't speak for every woman. So we'll just get like if we do have any more questions, it'll just be your opinion. And I'm pretty sure we have ladies in the comments to speak on it. But
But I feel like it's better to save these. I added more to that list that I sent you. I added more. But I feel like it's better to save these when we have a bigger group. Jera?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Um, hopefully you can come back whenever we
I was
do it
gonna say
again.
because
Yeah.
this won't be the only one. It was just the
Yeah.
start of it.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure out the right way to represent Women's Wednesday because I don't want
Mm.
to do it one more time. I don't want to half-ass it and just put it out there. So I am working on it, And what I might do is, off the brain, I might actually do something like this. If we can do it once a week, once every 2 weeks, depending on, because I know it's hard to get everybody's schedule locked up. Because I'm working on the second group podcast, which you would be a part of also. But the scheduling recently has been a nightmare. Different time
Yeah.
zones. So trust, I am still trying to get that second podcast set up for everybody to come on for the second group. It's just getting the scheduling down,
Mhm.
which is the hard part to get that down. Um, I am still working on it though. I'm setting it up. I'm going to set up another podcast for a woman. This won't be the only one. It was just to start. Next time around, we'll have more guests. Uh, just if you have anything like that me and Shane missed, which I'm pretty sure we missed a lot, but if you do have anything that you wanted to get off before we do it in the podcast, the floor is yours.
Mm, I would say I think it's really exciting having to basically like talk for people almost
Hmm.
in a way. Like a lot of people who are too shy or aren't really super into it but want like their opinion out there also. I feel it's really good to have a platform to express, especially when you get the woman's point of view and you get the man's point of view and then you're like, "Oh, well, this I feel like this because of this." And then I'm like, "Okay, well, as a guy, we're gonna try to get this out there and let them know that this is how some women are feeling. Not all of them, but some of them are
Yeah,
feeling." I
yeah.
think it's just a really good like platform at the end of the
Definitely
day
are.
to yeah, make everything safe basically and make it everyone comfortable and want to go out so we can keep it alive. Because recently, I don't know about y'all, it might just be a here thing because it's just not getting warm, but there hasn't been like a lot going on car wise here.
Mm.
Um, but it is warming up, so we will see about getting more people back into it. So everyone's coming out of their shell right now.
Yeah, that was I'm curious about that. I'm curious about that. What is the car scene like in your area? Because you tell me that you go all the way to Denver. Um,
Mm,
like here, the car scene is waking. I feel like it never went away here. Like I think because the weather's always like how it is.
yeah.
It's pretty relatively nice, even when it's cold. Guys are still
Hmm.
coming out. Like we don't come out like if it's like a hurricane or like it's like intense rain.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, Shane, you can.
mm,
We gotta be honest, bro. It's still some fuckers, bro, that be outside, bro.
they be
Like, come on,
outside.
bro.
No, you're right. No, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Some guys don't care. They're like,
Bro,
I'd rather not be home. So
No.
hey
yeah,
man,
they
like
don't care.
I'm
They'll
not
be
gonna lie to
outside.
you.
Like they definitely will come outside
Florida's
and
a
be like,
Florida's a crazy place, bro.
rain, sleet, hail. I'm out here, boy. Like
No.
they be
Bro,
outside, and I'd be like,
Florida's
I'm
crazy,
not
bro.
going.
No, literally.
No, like if
We'll
it's
get that
raining, storming and
too.
stuff, yeah,
When it's snowing and stuff,
yeah,
there'll be some people and they're like the big groups, they're like, "Okay, well, obviously we're not hosting tonight
yeah,
because half of our cars are rear-wheel drive
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and have like 800 horsepower, so that's not happening."
yeah.
And then there's like the people who are like, I guess it's almost the takeover crowd because they want to go outside. And it's the people, they're all-wheel drive, they're front-wheel drive. They don't normally
Yeah,
get to do it. So they're like,
yeah.
"Oh, we're still gonna host. So why don't you guys come pop out and we're going to see how many donuts I can do in my mom's Buick."
Hmm.
But usually the super nice vehicles go away for the winter time. Like I know some people, twin turbo Lamborghinis, Sheepy Race R8s, they are not driving in the winter time.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I don't blame them
Yeah, absolutely not.
whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely not the time. It's those kinds of cars and stuff. Like if we got snow, our car scene would be a lot different. It'll
Oh
definitely
yeah,
Mhm.
be
big time,
yeah, it definitely be
big
different.
time. Niggas not
Yeah.
coming outside.
Yeah, they're not coming outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Like,
But I think that's what makes it fun is the snow and the elevation here.
mm,
If our fast cars versus like low elevation fast cars, huge difference because we
right.
have to be fast in the elevation. So once we
Mhm.
drop down, like I had my friend, he has his Subaru up here.
Mhm,
He just recently drove it to North Carolina,
mhm.
and he'd retuned it, and it is like lightning out there, like,
Really?
because this car was already really fucking fast up here, and he went down to sea level, and it was like a whole other car, honestly.
That's interesting, and I feel like because 'cause I'm having, like, a tune issue with my car, right? And I feel like the car was originally tuned for a different elevation, because the guy was in the military, and he came from North Carolina,
Mhm.
and the elevation's higher up there, like, they got hills and stuff, so it's my car has a breathing issue, it definitely does not breathe right.
Yeah.
So I'll get to it. I have to retune the car, but
Mm.
it's interesting how that works. I understand because
It is.
the air density is different in regards to, like, Colorado and then North Carolina, like, it's thinner, so there's, like, a compensation that needs to be
Yeah.
done. I get that, but I think that's why I love cars so much. It's like all these little things, these systems, and these little fine-tuning things is just really fun for me. So, yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
really
No,
cool.
it's super fun.
Yeah,
That's why a lot of the guys up here, if there's like a shit talk group chat
yeah.
between like people from other states, if you're on a higher state, people will be like, "Well, if you're so fast, bring your car up here. Let's see who's fast."
Hey, chill.
And they never do. They never do.
Chill out.
No,
Chill, chill, chill.
facts. Facts.
I'm just playing. I
And
don't
I
want to
ain't out
smoke you.
here racing anybody right now, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't race either. I'm not racing.
I used to, but with me being pregnant now, also
Congrats.
thank you.
Oh, congrats. I heard you say, like, when your daughter's
I was
born,
waiting for I
I
was waiting for Shane to
Yeah.
catch on to it. I was waiting for him to
yeah,
catch on to it.
yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, is she talking future tense, like she want that, or is she, like, pregnant? Congratulations. Well, congratulations. When did she do?
Thank you.
If
The
you feel
beginning of
comfortable talking about it. Oh,
August.
beginning of August?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. My daughter, her birthday's August 23rd.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so cute. No, I'm excited.
yeah,
And I'm excited to like pass the knowledge down. And so I can be like, girl, let me show you what a good car looks like. You're not going to be
yeah,
out here impressed by someone who cut the muffler off of
yeah.
this car.
Like the
Like,
post I just
let me show
made.
you something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just made a post on that. I'm like, it's a dad's duty to, have a cool car so that way their daughter's not impressed by some loser's stock car.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Because I remember when I was in high school, I had friends and they had like a Chevy Cruze. And I'm like, dude, you have the coolest car in the world. And now I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, get active.
Right, right. Right, you compliment nicely. It's like,
Right. I'm
right,
like,
right. Right.
okay, per to
Ooh.
each their own.
Yeah, right, 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 right. If you love it, I love it. If you like it, I love it.
Exactly.
Uh,
That's how I feel. I'm
easy
like, if you
doozers,
like it,
do your
i-
thing.
if you like it,
Yeah.
you like it. That's great. Everything's not for everyone. People don't like early 2000s Audis, and
Yeah.
that is perfectly fine, but that is my bread and butter.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
but
I
I
Yeah,
will
love me an
never
older
judge
car.
nobody for
yeah,
none of that. Unless
yeah,
you are being mean to me. Like if you're saying something, I've had people be rude to me, like for car versus car, basically. And yeah, sometimes I will be like, you realize you drive a 2008 Chevy HHR and you are coming for me right now.
right,
Like,
right, right.
like I have no
Yeah.
issue unless there's a problem started. And then I'm like, okay, why do you have claw marks on your Chevy Malibu? Like,
Mm.
but
Seriously,
I
yeah,
also have friends who get into it early. And so my sister, she has a Subaru, just an Impreza. It's not a WRX. She has a hood scoop.
mhm,
People call her out. They're like, "Well, why do you have a hood scoop if you don't have a WRX?" And she's like, "Well, I'm just now getting into this." And I'll tell her, I'm like, "Hey, like," because she was like, "I want to cut off my muffler." I'm like, "You know what, girl? You do you,
mhm.
but you might get made fun of. I'm gonna be honest
Yeah,
with you. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna tell you
like, right.
like you like what you want, but you might get made fun of. There's a 50-50 chance, but I got you, girl. When you're ready to upgrade, I'll let you know."
And see,
Right, right.
I think
That's how, like, I feel like it's the proper way of doing it. Go ahead, Eric. Go
and
ahead.
that's and that's the starting point.
Yeah.
You love a starting point because
Yeah.
she can go from the Impreza to something like and then for me it's hard to say what car does it. Well, I know what cars does it belong in the car scene, do belong in the car scene. But at the same time, with the way that today's car scene is going, you have a lot of cars back in the day were really like no, that's just
Yeah.
not cutting it. Like I'm gonna keep going to that Prius I be talking about. The dude had a wide body Lord Prius, bro, and that mother clean. It was a candy green clean.
Oh, okay, no, there's a white one that I saw, that was
As a
nasty. Yeah.
bro,
Those new ones?
bro, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I want to sit here and hate so bad because it's a Prius. But I'm looking at it and I'm just like, I can't say nothing. I can't say a bad thing about it. I
Right?
can't say a
No,
bad.
yeah.
I'm like,
If
bro,
somebody does
clean,
it right, they do it right, why am I mad? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
bro.
Like
I
It's like the
said,
like,
Teslas and the
yeah,
Teslas, like, they lower them and put them on
yeah,
wheels, and I'm
yeah,
like, "Dude, that actually looks kinda good." I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie to you, like
yeah, yeah, they look good, like, if you do it right, you do it right, like, I've
facts.
seen people with Honda Pilots, like, going crazy. The Honda CR-V scene there is
Mhm.
insane. They go crazy with the CR-Vs here.
But they
Oh,
do.
yeah.
You got the Puerto Ricans with their Toyota Corollas, right?
With the
Right?
system, with the
With the
sound
system.
system, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they go crazy
Hey,
here, like, it looks
real
nice.
quick.
Yeah, you know T?
It's mad, bro. It's mad funny you bring the Corolla up, bro. It's
Yeah.
mad funny you bring it up. My coworker has a slammed. I mean, slammed. The other day at work, I got to work. I got to work that morning. I hear something scraping. I look up, bro, and it's him driving in, right? But I can't hate on it. Like he got it slammed, and he got a small camera on it, and he got it white, gold, and black. It got gold and bronze rims on it, but it's smooth though. Like I can't even say and hate on it, even though it's a Corolla. It's smooth to a point where I can't even hate on it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, bro, it's smooth. Like it's dead ass smooth. But I do
Mhm.
have a question for your hair. This
Yeah.
on topic.
There's no H. I don't know where you saw that from.
Yeah, bro. It's bro.
It just
It's
popped out,
Yeah, I
like
just messed with you.
so. But I say,
H.
me, we're working on. It's it's a big 50-50 that could work. Starting a car group through the podcast. I don't want to name it the one who is many. I want to find a name for it. But if we was to start that car group, and I want your honest opinion on it. How do you think that car group could work, or your honest, just your opinion about the whole car group in general?
I think that it could work, especially since you have, like, nationwide reach on there. It
Mhm.
might even be super cool to have, like, chapter leaders, like, people who first came when you started the podcast. Like, if you have someone in California, like SoCal, like G-Thang, like,
Mhm.
Mhm.
she could be the leader of that chapter. You can have the Idaho chapter, uh, South Texas chapter, and have different ones so you have more of a reach. Like, I'll just put it out. I could be a chapter. I could go out there. Hey guys, I have this group. We have this podcast. If you're interested in learning more, like here's the link, here's the Instagram, here's the TikTok. Feel free to follow. And maybe if you want to go explain your story and go on the podcast, and then if you're interested, maybe you can join the group with us as well. And just have like different chapters across the US. I think that's a good idea.
I think
No,
I like that.
that's
I
a
like the chapter idea.
it's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah,
That's a great idea.
yeah,
That is
yeah,
something
but
we could definitely talk about more because if you do want to run the chapter in Colorado, I will get you set up with a T-shirt, with a sticker. I will get you set with everything you fully need. And also, I didn't run it by you yet, Shane. But what I was thinking was doing, like she just said, for the chapters when we do make the stickers, it'd be your car, then the name, whatever name we come up with for the group, it'd be your car first, like this, the sticker of your car, then the name of the group under it. And I'm doing it for everybody who joins or who get involved in this chapter. That's what I'll do. It'd be like your actual car and then the name of the group under it.
It sounds pretty sick.
okay, yeah. No, I like that. I think
I
that's a good
like
idea.
it.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's a good way to flow it too. You get people on the podcast.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
right there gives you a vibe.
For sure.
From the vibe that you get, then you decide, okay, I should introduce this opportunity to join a group in your area, or
Mhm.
this is a new area. And if you want to be a chapter leader, if you're really down for it, you can gauge and then go from there. And then we have a main group chat,
Mhm.
you know, and then, I like it. I really like that idea because we've
No,
talked about
facts.
this. We've talked about this. And,
Yeah,
and
we
Jared, you're
did.
like one of the day ones. So, like, but
And
me and
that's why,
Eric have
bro.
talked about it. Yeah, like it would make sense for Jared to be a chapter
Mhm,
leader if you were down for that, Jared. I know you're about to have
Yeah.
you're growing your family and stuff, so things. But
mhm.
I like the idea. I think it's cool.
Bro, I actually love that idea. And then it'll mean more to have a day one as an actual chapter leader, because it's like, they've been a part of the ground from legit day one. They knew the mission from day one. They was a part
Mhm.
of that mission from day one. So they understand everything that we're trying to do with this. There
Yeah.
was it definitely hit hard to have somebody who's been on the podcast as a chapter leader. So we
Yeah.
can we can really get us, like, I can have your shirt sent by next week. I can have everything sent to you by next
Exactly. And I know it helped because I have some people out here that have like the crickets too to
week.
like make stickers and stuff too.
Oh yeah.
And you
Oh
can
yeah.
do like online stickers and like if you want like what is it called? Like a watermark too.
Watermark. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
cuz I have friends that are like designers for like the online stuff like you make like a
Mhm,
watermark to put like on the video so like no one takes your video and stuff. Like there's a bunch of things and that's the thing with growing within the community
mhm.
is like, "Oh, if I need this, oh, you might need this person or you might know this person who needs this, but when I need that, I need to ask this person. I know this person because they have a friend who does this and this."
Yeah.
They can just go all over.
Yeah. Yeah.
And come to think about it, we've had I lost count, but I wanna say 30 some podcasts so far. Oh, and I have one tomorrow. I gotta double check. I know I talked to her a couple days ago. I have one tomorrow. Um, I have some coming for the week, but our topic also, but I'm still working on it. The magazine's still being developed. I'm still working on the magazine also. So that's still coming. But I'm gonna reach out to the people who have been on the podcast and see if that's something they interested in and is being a part of those chapters. Because technically speaking, when it comes to Florida Shane, honestly, that was something me and you can do. But I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it won't really hit as hard if it's my face of the chapter. You know what I mean? And I only say that because, basically the podcast I basically started the podcast. So I feel like it would mean more to the community if somebody of the community was the face of that rather than me trying to be the face of that. That's just how I'm looking at it. Like, if I get somebody who was in the community, I met somebody from the community who's a big part of it, and you are basically a big part of it. Like, you came from Jacksonville to Orlando. If that's something we can work on, is find somebody here. I mean, if you want to be that part of that chapter, I ain't got no problem with that. But if we can find somebody here that's a part of the community, I feel like that'd be dope. I just feel like I could be overthinking it, but I feel like it would mean more for the people involved in it to see somebody who's actually in the community. Because I haven't been in it as much as I want to be. You have. So I feel like it hit more for somebody else who's like been in it to be a part of the Florida chapter scene.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I feel because this is yours, right? And you are going to be in the scene more.
Okay.
You get where I'm coming from now?
I get,
Just
yeah.
because I've been in the scene does not mean that you won't be known in the scene either. This is
Right.
yours. You are the one that started this. It would mean more for the person that started this to be the face of the hometown of this podcast. This is the home state. Why would you not do the one to be the face? You get what I mean? I
Yeah.
get your perspective. I do understand because it's like, okay, yeah, I've been in the scene. I'm known, I've been out here, people can recognize me and stuff like that. But don't take a credit away from yourself. Don't lowball yourself. Don't take your credit away. Don't give it to somebody else because you don't feel like you're worthy. I'm not saying that that's how you feel. I'm just like
I get
kind
it
of
coming
just
from
using
though.
the alliteration or whatever the case may be. Like, you get where I'm coming from? Like,
Yeah, I get you
you
coming
are
from.
that guy. You're that guy. This is your thing. You know what I mean? I'm your partner in that. We're teammates in this, but you deserve the spotlight. You out here getting the people, getting the podcast done, organizing the meetings, getting the shirts, making the logos, thinking of the idea of having a whole car club and community for it. You are that guy on this right now. You be the face for Florida.
Flag it.
I I
Yeah,
got you. I
yeah.
got you. And I want to say for you with Colorado, if it ever is anything I can do, if it is anything you ever need that I can provide, let me know. And we should actually plan. I want to go have a baby around August. I want to plan to make a trip to Colorado once, at least if it's not this year, because I know you got going for you can have a lot going on. So whenever you do feel like you have that free time, I want to plan a trip there, and then we can do like a huge collab there.
Yeah.
So I feel like that'd be really dope. I want to set that up. Um, like
I think the best time personally, um, and I'm only saying this because this would be the biggest, I guess, car meet that
mhm,
Colorado does. And it's through Simple Lifestyle, which is the group that I used to hang with. And they do this thing, it's called a summer kickoff, which is usually around the end of June. So maybe if by, I guess, a year and 2 months from now would be perfect time to plan it. And then we could do that collab, but also at the same time be at one of the biggest meets of the year, basically. Because if I remember correctly, like there's drones and there's people come from out of state to come to this
okay,
and vendors and everything. Like people vlog this, um, thousands of cars. Like you see cars from 92 Civic to I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it was either last year or I saw it on Facebook, but like a Bugatti Veyron, like you like all over the place, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, um, built Subarus, like built Infinities, like everything like that. And it's like a huge big deal. And all these little car groups that aren't a part of the big one will travel from Grand Junction or they'll travel from Colorado Springs. Like this group and this group and this group from Colorado Springs will have a small meet here and then all drive up together to go to the big meet.
okay,
That's
that's
in
dope.
June.
It's something super cool.
It's in June,
That
you
is
said?
dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's typically towards like the end of June. No, it is so crazy. I went not last year, but the year before, and it starts at like 9:30 PM. But
Okay.
they have pre-meets and stuff. So there'll be cars and coffee the morning of, and then there's like a lunch spot and everyone meets up for lunch. And then like towards the later night, is when like the meets start and then you go from spot to spot. And we had stayed out, we drove up to Denver. Like I said, it's about 40 minutes. We drove up there and got there around 8 PM.
Mhm.
And we didn't start driving back to Colorado Springs until like 8 AM.
Wow. Wow,
We were
that's
out
lit.
all night.
Oh,
No,
hold on. Oh, that sounds like a time, boy.
Oh,
it does,
it is.
bro.
And I'm talking, there's hypothetically going to Mexico, like
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
the
okay.
it's a good time. Like it's a fun time.
Mm, okay,
And it's all sanctioned too by the police.
okay,
Like
okay.
so they have permission to be in that lot for X amount of time and they get the permission before. So it's not like, oh, you show up and then the cops show up and then they're like, oh, everyone has to leave right now.
I like
It's
that.
like it's sanctioned.
We gotta get our cars ready, bro. Did you wait, there, okay, you
I'm
back.
back. I'm back. I don't know why, bro. We finna tussle a little bit, bro. Um,
Yeah, we gotta get our
that's
cars ready for
something.
that.
That's something I want us to try to build. Is a meet like that once a year. Like I say, I want to try to do something like that because I feel like that'd be dope. If we
Mhm.
bring now, love Shane, you always said chapters, bro, but I never quite had the right understanding how to add chapters into the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But now that she brought that idea up of doing it that way through the car group we can have through the podcast, bro.
Yeah,
Now it makes so much more sense,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It makes it. Yeah. When
It
it's flowed that way, yeah,
Yes, it
yeah.
makes so
Jera really like kind of like completed the thought process of it. Yeah,
no big time. Like
yeah, absolutely.
she really like she
Yeah,
really
it's
tied
put
it.
together. Yeah,
So and now my ideas now are just fucking through the roof now, bro. Like, but um, I want to have an event like that, and just imagine every chapter leader, and then whatever they bring with them all come to one spot, and we have like a
Mhm.
huge huge meet, and we all just collab and just have a great. That's what I want to build so bad. I know it'll take time, and we got time for it.
it can
And
happen.
basically speaking, that'll make her a partner now, correct?
Yes, me.
I'm asking her,
Oh,
but
I was
I'm
like,
blast.
to me, I'm
Technically
like, duh.
speaking,
It's her
technically,
decision.
yeah. So that'll make you a partner now, and if so, I would love to have you as a partner because one, you bring the right energy. So the personality is loud in a in the in a good ways. It's energetic, it's bubbly, it's fun to be around. Um, it can lift you up. Like it's inspiring. You have great ideas. From the first podcast, I can already tell you're a great person. No, so to add that value to the team is what we want. So the idea you did bring tonight really puts this in perspective of what we could make and where we could take it. And it just gets me like way more excited to get out there and work hard and do more. So um like I said, it's been I can't stress it enough, man. I know I say that a lot, but meeting y'all and then the ideas we have to take this and to build it into something, man, I am beyond blessed. Like I am very honored, like really, really honored to get to meet y'all and now to work with y'all and to take that we can really make something that's never been done before. And
Ah,
to be honest, with the people that we doing it with, I feel like this shit go like really, really take off. I feel like it's
I
gonna really
don't.
take off.
I love it. Gorge. 10 out of 10.
So um we can make a group chat tonight and then we can talk more about it in detail that way. Um like I always say, I know I can't do this alone. So anybody involved, whatever you need from me going forward, I want you to know that you have that. Whatever I can give going forward, you have that. Because once this becomes successful, I want you guys to know this now. I know I did not do it alone. So when we get there, everything we have, we have. There's no I. I will never bring I. I know I started it, but it takes a team to build it. So going forward, I just want y'all to know, now that we're working together, anything I can do, we doing it. So if you need something, we doing it. If you gotta have it, we doing it. Because going forward, I wouldn't have it without this. So I'm gonna say that now because like where I'm going with this and where we can take it, we all will be living life, just doing what we love doing the most. We don't need no jobs. We'll be just outside living, and I want that for everybody. So
Mhm.
again, when we get there, you don't gotta act. She's like, "Hey, yo, Eric, boom, I don't care. Do your thing." Because as much as it's mine, it's yours too. So
Yes,
we go build that group chat, and we finna, get to work. We gotta think of a name though. Like I want to find like a fun name for the car group. I don't want
yeah,
it to be the. I mean, it could be the podcast name. But then again, like I want to be something that's like dope to put on the car at the same time that's still tied
Yeah.
into the podcast. So we can figure out names, and then how we cook. We'll talk about that in private.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's. I think we can like get into chat and discuss more about the future steps and what we want to do with the name and stuff like that. I think that's a good
Mm,
idea.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
something we'll talk more about it. When
Yeah.
you make the chat, I'll go ahead and complete my thought in the chat.
Well, I'm finna see something because every time I try to make the group chat, it always says, "Man, you're not friends on Instagram."
Me and you?
Yeah, bro, it's been doing that since day one.
What? We
It's been doing that since day one, bro. Every time I
we
try
are
to group
friends. I
chat,
know
bro.
what you're saying.
Let me try real quick though to see if I can do it. It might be my computer. Um, let me see if I can do it from my phone. So this whole time it was my computer. Yeah. So okay.
Your
So
computer's a hater. That's
yeah,
first off. Let's get that out the way.
the computer is weird, bro. Because I think I just started it. I gotta add Richard, and I'll run it by him also. But for right now, the ones that really stay in contact, I'm just make one there, and then we'll just add to it. Oh, I gotta add Skid.
The other guys?
Yeah, I gotta add
Okay.
Skid, Layla, and Richard to that one. Ooh, and we could make Layla the chapter of her state.
Mhm. Amen. I
Mhm.
was looking at the chat, making sure it's okay.
Just put a message in to make sure it was working. So we're good.
Bro, I love this.
You.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's, I think the funnest part would be meeting for the first time.
Yeah, that'll be a
Mhm.
good time. That'll be a good time. All right.
So,
We
we go.
this we got 2 hours and 34 minutes. Wow, let's go ahead and give a round of applause for another record on the fans. Wow.
In facts. I thank y'all for your time tonight. It was still a great podcast. Like we still, like I said, we still made it work. It was still great. Went better than I thought. I love that the team growing. Um, and going forward, like I say, this is ours. Um, and I want y'all to know that. Whenever you talk about it, like I said, I know I've started it, but without the right team, and I feel like taking it slow, we building that right team. So I want y'all to say this podcast is y'all's just as much as mine going forward. Like that's something I want because I don't want it to be just a podcast. So we can build so much more going forward, and I can't wait to see what we actually build with it. So thank y'all for your time tonight. Like I really appreciate it. Like the goal, the dream that I have is coming true, and I feel like is more meaningful to me that it's coming true with more people than just myself. It makes it more fun to do it. It makes it more like meaningful to work with because this could this could really change all our life. And I think looking back at that when we finally get to that standpoint, Shane, it's a song I told you about a long time ago. And I want you to actually check it out too. Find the acoustic version. But it's Hills and Valleys. Let me find his name. Terrence Wells.
As well.
But I want if
Wait, and
if y'all don't
we talked about it.
yes.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
if you don't mind, Jahar, I want you to play this song tonight because this is like my motivation and what builds me. Like what he says in that song is everything I stand for.
Terrence Wells, Hills and Valleys.
Yeah, and make
Acoustic
sure you
version. Wait,
it's acoustic video.
yeah, the acoustic video. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
could have said it inside group chat.
Yeah, you can put it in the group chat on the YouTube.
So if y'all don't mind tonight, just get that a play for me and let me know what y'all think. But the words he says is
Ready,
yeah.
so you know.
The words he says I stand on. And that's basically what every time I think about the podcast, if I could be with the right people, that's what I think about. So again, I'm finna go cook me some fries with some shaved beef and have me a nice old steak sandwich. And I hope y'all have a great night as well too.
Mm.
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 And I'm about to go tear my fridge up. I don't even know what's in there, but it's about to be gone.
Rip the door off.
Hey, for
No.
real, bro. Don't even need it. Again, I
Fill
thank
it.
y'all though for your time. This
Yes.
was the longest podcast, and again, that nigga's a part of it. So
Well, it's something about me. I just be yapping. That's what it is. Yap, 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 yap. But
for though, I thank y'all though. Like really, I thank y'all though.
yeah, I had a great time. I had a great time finally getting to speak to you outside of comments on TikTok. It was great talking to G Thing as well and Eric.
For sure,
Always a pleasure. I'm glad
always, bro.
we were able to all come together finally after
Hmm.
months of planning this out. We got some of it done.
Some of it
So
down for sure.
we got some moves to make. So with that being said, man, go ahead and do your closing. Bro. Do it. You know what to do.
Again, my main quote is: "This is your car, it's your story, but this is our community." And I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank everybody for being a part of the podcast. I want to thank everybody for wanting to build this podcast in the vision that we all see it. So again, I thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. I wish all y'all to have a great night. Thank you, and I'll see y'all next time.
Amen. Clocker.
All right, good night, y'all.
For sure. Talk to y'all later.